We are not here to challenge whatever decision you have made with your country or your state, as the case may be. I hope I'm coming out. I
Yes.
hope I'm coming out.
I don't know if others are
Okay.
hearing you. The first, I don't know if he's still here because he's open, but he's not saying something.
The first is not there. They have frozen him.
We
They
can hear
froze
you.
him. He can't
Okay,
do
I'm going to
anything.
remove him so and see whether he will come back.
You try sending to Exodus if Exodus is free. So, what I'm saying to our Oduduwa brothers is one thing, that the Fulani is like, how do I put it? I don't know what they call it in English, in this strange language. But Chinchi, I don't know if anybody knows the name, please explain to them. Chinchi, they are like Chinchi. People call it Chinchi. Ona tag,
Is it
ona
beg
liu
bug?
ona.
Bedbug.
Beg bug?
Bedbug.
Beg bug?
Bedbug. Thank
Beg.
you. Thank you. That's why I love our people. Ndegura Okwo Kankuna. So, if if this bed bug is sucking your blood, you will not be feeling the pains immediately at the moment. Just like the night witch or the rat witch. If it's biting your toes, it will be biting it and blowing breeze on it at the same time. You even be feeling deeper you'll be snoring at that moment. But something is happening to you. It's inflicting injury, pain, serious injury on your leg. But blowing it that you will not know what it's doing until it gets to your main skin. Then you will flare up. By then, the injury has been caused. There's a lot of history there laid down the way the Fulanis walk. Number one thing is that the Fulani cannot walk, cannot operate without the use of the same people that they want to conquer. If the people that they want to conquer are all awake, then none of them are sleeping, then nobody wants to be a stooge. Or even some, because there's always Judas and hungry people in every village, or in every country, or in every nation. So those few that will choose, just give us this thing that you stole from us, that you're ready to share with us. I share with me. I will help you to steal the remaining ones. If the remaining people that are even more, 100%, millions in number more than those criminals, we stood up and tell those criminals, hey, enough of this, your nonsense. If you want to go with the Fulanis, you can go and live with them in the desert where they come from. But in this land, you guys cannot do this. In fact, you guys will pay for everything you have done against the land. The nonsense in Yoruba land will stop. If the only of Ife will wake up, if all the, how did they call their king in Yoruba land? It's not Emir now. How they call it? Who knows how they call their kings in Lagos?
Oba.
Oba. If all the Oba in Yoruba land will wake up, because a time is coming, a time frame, a time scheduled, that's a time fixed, when all these Obas will no more be in existence. Go and ask the Hausa peasants. They will tell you. As they are installing their emirs, small, and they are settling land dispute, and the thing is going down very well, that sometimes they even pay the people. Then your people are now loving them as good people. You have a good coexistence. Go and ask the Hausas. They live with them for years, and they loved them. They even go to the extent of having their name swallowed up by the Hausa name. by calling themselves the Hausa Fulani. So the Hausa is their name. Then Fulani is their surname because you can never run away from your surname. So the originality, their original is the Fulani. Hausa Fulani. They keep on doing that. And the whole Hausas cliff on them. And when they want to strike, the same Hausas, and they have tried it, they have tested it. It's not only this one that happened a few days ago, that have been the first time that the Fulanis in the mosques are instigating the Yorubas in the mosques to go and attack their Obas. Something like this have happened years back. All these things are tests to know if the mental structure, the mental slavery, if it's working very well on the Yorubas, if their loyalty is 100%, a day will come when they will send your own children, you will see your child, he will carry the knife of the Fulanis. The weapon of the enemy will bring it to you and he will slay your throat. That you are the problem that you have been having. That you are corrupt, that these Fulanis are the good people. That the Fulanis are the best people that you can ever work with on this planet Earth. By the time you help them to slay your kings, then they will not keep you where you belong to. Only then they will give you condition in which all the resources that is coming to Yoruba land, they will not tell you that you are not the one. That if you have Jagaban, you have this one, that those days has gone by. That Shongu-Olu, the days of your reign has gone by. That this land now is ours by the right, as a right of conquest. And then you woke up and say, what are you saying? We are in this together now. We did all these things to make sure that the Igbos leave Lagos. They will tell you, you have been fooled. And they will kill you. Go and ask the Hausas. You are living very close to them, just few kilometers away. Go and consult what is Gowon. Gowon is still very much alive. Go and ask Gowon. Say how far. Ask him how far about Aburi Accord. As the Fulanis and the king of the Bini king through Britain tell you not to do this. How far? How did it? What was the result? The outcome, how does it look like? So as you're bringing your muzzle on your brother, because as long as I can remember, Igbos will forever be the best neighbor that you will ever have. Till eternity come. Not the Fulani. That you will read between the lines and use your tongue to count your teeth. That if you're doing all this muzzle that you're doing, to you, you're trying to wicked the Igbos to please the Fulani, that you're placing them to where their rightfully belong. That these Igbos, they are too proud. They want to tell us that they are the ones that own Lagos, that the ones that is even feeding us. By the time you finish this, to go to your house, the Fulani is already in your house and tell you never to come back to this place. Bear this at the back of your mind. That our alliance, through Sunday Igboho, through Banji, that is the only thing that will save you. But if you think that, will not do anything when the Fulani come with their knife and their AK-47. As you're doing, your throat is going down. As you're doing, AK-47 is only one bullet. It will penetrate from the front and the burst out the other one. That will not even come out. So as you're doing, you do it cautiously. Igbos are not in Yoruba to take your land. There's no any state in Yoruba land that is governed by an Igbo man. But there are states in Yoruba land that is being governed, controlled. They have sent their emirs, they have sent their kings. They come to Oduduwa land and did the ritual few years back, 2 years ago, or 3 years, 2 years ago. Those rituals mean something. If you don't know it, know it. Let the Fulanis not use you against yourself, against the common interest of your people. Thank you so much, my brothers. I don't know how many people we have here that have not spoken, so that they can take the mic and also advise our Oduduwas. Because we, the Biafrans, we don't have any problem. Thank you so much.
Chukadibia has not spoken. Shemerem has not
Well,
spoken. Frank has not
okay,
spoken.
Chukwu
Enter Biafra has
Kadibia,
not
please,
spoken with Simon Picture.
let's start with Chukwu Kadibia. Chukwu Kadibia, you can unmute yourself.
No.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know for others.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I'm in a shopping center, you know. But
Make sure you
whatever.
buy something for this house, though. Make sure you shop for this house.
I'm buying agbado.
Hey, we don't eat agbado. Yes, daddy. Yes, daddy.
Okay.
Make sure you add corn. Make sure you add
Okay.
corn to it.
Daddy, buy agbado for me. Oh.
No problem. No problem.
I hope it's
And
not a madman that gave you that idea to buy agbado for us.
our ever ready. I don't know if you guys sleep. You live in America. I can check the time difference. Do you work? What do you do? And you're giving everything. Mechikuke Abiyama, you know, reward every one of you, including myself. You say whatever you sow, you will reap. On the topic, sit at home in Lagos. Do you know your what? Yeah. Do you know your what? Ndibo. Nigeria has failed you. According to the co-host, you're asking us to advise the Yorubas. Is that correct? Or are we targeting the Igbos? Let me know, please.
My people are
Both the Yorubas and the Oduduwas.
Okay,
But
thank you
mainly
very
the
much.
people that were living in their land. Because they're the ones that has the knife, they are the ones that has the yam. So anybody that they cut it to, if they want to cut it to Fulani, them sabi. If they want to cut it and give to the Igbos, also them sabi. But whatever choice they made, we live with them.
Thank you, brother. Okay, thank you, because I like to be guided to make sure I'm not out of topic. So, Ekweleo, Eka song, wherever you are, brothers, sisters, the reason why we are talking to you today regarding this matter is because we care. If we don't care, we will not be talking to you. You have always been our landlords, our hosts in ECHO for over how many years you can think of. I know my aunties, my uncles, everyone. There's no Igbo person that doesn't have a relative living in Lagos. And most of them have always lived in harmony with the host compared to the north. Having said this, my advice from the bottom of my heart is speak out, especially those in diaspora. Speak out. I can understand those back home, just like our own people, who are not speaking out. That's why Kamsi, a 10-year-old boy, is speaking out. They're scared. They're scared. They're afraid of the DSS, and those of them who have already soiled their hands, they're afraid of the EFCC. But those in diaspora, I'm targeting this message. Brothers and sisters, speak out. Make hay while the sun shines. Because you might think you've got the president, the new elect, or whatever they call him, you know, you've got Tinubu or whoever. You might think you got a good deal. You don't. That man is a walking dead. He's a walking dead. We're all going to die. I have a mother who's going to be 90 next month. We're going to die. Some of us might not even get to live to that long. I'm not. But My advice to be straight to the point. Straight to the point. Sorry, it's an overhead announcement. Yeah. Straight to the point. My brothers and sisters, Oduduwas in diaspora, because those, like I said, are the ones who can speak. They're not going to come to Maryland. They're not going to come to Texas, West Virginia, California, wherever you are in London, in Germany, wherever you are, and arrest you. Speak out. If possible, like Ifani was suggesting, and was a good man who also. Let's talk. Invite us.
What's going on? Is he still here?
My mother, I will never be talking to you guys. Trust me. But before I came on, I said, God, give me the spirit of my father. My father is a diplomat. So I'm.
Is the problem from him or from me? Are you hearing me, guys? Can
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh my God.
He's having a connection problem. I see it. Okay, he's back. Yes, Chuku Kadibia, go ahead. I see you're back.
He's not back. He's still having problem. Is
Give
somebody
the next
here?
speaker.
Is somebody here reporting my speech? I don't know. Can you guys hear me? I mean,
Yeah, I can
clearly.
hear you.
Yeah, we
Okay, so
can
it's
hear
not
you.
me. Okay, so it's not from me. Okay, let's call somebody else. The co-host, please. I think Emelo Biafra, right? Chinemelo also, or Frank. Between Chineme and Frank, I don't know who is.
Okay, Frank, can you go on? Or should I go on?
Okay, I can go on. I can go on. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. Good morning, everybody here in this space. My sister Gloria, you are doing wonderful. It's always you. You are always doing great. In fact, I salute your courage. I really salute your courage. In fact, I cannot mention the names of everybody in this space. I greet everybody. This is a wonderful space today. And this sit at home in Lagos. The sit at home is something we must not afford to miss. Our people in Lagos, they must agree to sit at home to show and in fact to show these people that enough is enough. Sometimes why I don't like to speak, anytime I talk about Nigeria, I get so mad, I get upset. I display my madness in public, and it's not good for me. Do you get it? Okay, look at the breaking news 247 gave us now that people came to their shop they are paying for. The shop they rented for, the goods they have in the shop, the money they have in the shop. They came this morning and found out that the shop everywhere was locked. What kind of nonsense is this? When will this nonsense stop? In a country we call our own, can we call it a country? In fact, we have grown up to know that Nigeria is not a country. It's a zoo, is a contraption. It's a dead zone. Then what do we do to stop this? Our people are not helping the matter. They should sit at home. This marks the unity of all Biafrans. It's high time we need to stand up. and say enough is enough. Why are we being so humiliated in so-called country they call their own? Because I'm not part of that contraption. The people that are supposed to speak are not speaking out, and the masses are looking at them to speak. They cannot speak. Look at Peter Obi that wants to govern Nigeria. Look at the way he was responding to a pastor, a daddy G.O. God forgive me. I hate Peter Obi with every fiber in me. But that voice note, that voice call I had make me to hate him the more. And my generation will grow up to hate him. Look at his voice, a man. That man irritates me. He's not even worthy to be a Biafran. He's not worthy to be an Igbo man. I don't know where he come from. His eye service is out of this world. Is second to none. And these are the people that are representing us. What a mess. What a mess. What is all? Can we continue like this? And the people we are fighting for, if we are moving forward, they are drawing us back. Nobody can beat his or her chest and tell me and tell every one of us here that Nigeria is sweet the way it is to them. Except that person is a criminal in the government, a politician, or son of a politician, or a girlfriend to a politician, or an errand boy to a politician. That is the only way you will say Nigeria is working for you. It have not worked for me. I am 48 years today in this earth. Nigeria have never worked for me. I have 3 children. Nigeria have never worked for them. Then, for how long will this continue? How long? We must put automatic stop to this. Lagosians must sit at home. That is Biafrans in Lagos. They must sit at home. They must sit at home. It's very, very important. Then if they insist that they will not sit at home, they should wait and see whatever they present to them. Because these people are not stopping anytime soon. They can never stop tomorrow. They will not stop next tomorrow. The burning of markets will still go on if they stop to sit at home. I don't know why my people believe in what they will eat today. The market they will sell today. Only today. They don't think about tomorrow. What on earth can you compare freedom with? I ask them, and nobody have given me that answer. Our great boy, that Kamsi, that little boy, he said in Igbo, unenwekwara momental disempekum. I have never find out what he mean by that. But when we was growing up, we had Zeke speak different kind of English that he uses to destroy his opponent them. I never knew Zeke was a moron. But we had many stories about him. Then this boy asked Ndi Igbo, unu enwekwa common sense? Unu enwekwa common sense? Unu enwekwa momental disempokum? When you see adult is behaving like a baby. What he should do, he will not do it. What will it look like that many people joined us, add their voice to our voices? Do you know how amazing it will be? Do you know how easy our freedom will be? But they want us to touch the trigger. They want us to demonstrate the madness in us. They want us to shoot before this freedom will be actualized. And if it is the next option, we don't mind. I thank God an average Igbo person is a military. That is where I'm happy. And the greatest gift we have is that ESN that we should not mess up with. We should not joke with them. In fact, I want to stop here. I always promise to be very calm, because anytime I talk about Nigeria, I get so mad, I get so upset. My sister Gloria, keep doing what you are doing. Everyone here, good man, keep doing it. The first, I see you. I see everyone here. Ifeanyi Nwora, my brother, you are always the best. I salute everyone's courage here. Gloria, we have come a very long way. When Enter Biafra was still existing in YouTube, we make it very, very interactive.
My brother,
Anytime I come
remember those days.
anytime I come there, I don't see you. I get used to it. I get fond of you. That I will you come, I'll ask you, where are you? Where have you been? You know? I
That
know you are
place,
the Gloria, because
that place used to be our place of worship. We interact, we
yes,
chat, and all of
exactly.
that. But
exactly,
I
exactly.
don't know all of you guys that if not now you
No,
mentioned. But it's all
I'm the
good.
Zubi Frank. I'm the Zubi Frank in YouTube.
Oh,
Zubi Frank in YouTube.
okay. Oh,
If you can
it is
remember.
well, my brother. It is well.
Yeah. Just let's keep the fire burning.
Thank
Whatever
you.
little thing you can do in your space, do it.
Thank you for
Do
coming.
it,
Okay.
everyone here. I encourage everyone. I salute everyone's
Thank
courage.
you.
Let's keep the fire burning. Biafra is here already. Who don't know, go know.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank
keep
you.
pushing.
Thank you.
If you cannot speak, tweet. If you cannot tweet, retweet. Because some people fall in the area of not being able to speak to public. Like myself, I'm a good listener. I prefer to listen than to speak. But I just say, let me put what is in my mind today, and to greet everyone here in this space. I'm
Thank
so
you.
grateful to be
Thank you.
part
We
of you
appreciate
guys.
you. Thank you for your
Yeah, thank
submission.
you, thank
And
you,
Mazi Ugo
thank you.
is here. Do you remember Biafra 247?
Yeah. I saluted him also.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Thank you, bro. We
thank
appreciate.
you,
Thank you.
thank you,
My
thank
co-host,
you,
take control.
thank you.
Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you guys for listening. You know, I've been in and out. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Please, I
sorry,
want to
I've
say
been.
some. I want to say something quickly. Oh my God, I'm echoing. Guys, if you know you want to say something, please put your hand up so that we can, at the end of the your submission, you can just, if you want, you can bring yourself down so we can bring some other people. So can you can bring raise your hand, like put your hand up so they can call you in. Okay. I think Ifeanyi and the first will deal with that, but I just wanted to make that. Thank you.
Thank you, host. Sorry, I've been in and out. I'm having some network challenges because of where I'm at. I'm in rural town where I have T-Mobile and it's not strong there, so it will probably go off maybe in an hour until I get to a safe place. But I'm still here and I'm listening, and you know, we're gonna continue this gospel. You know, we don't get tired. You know, we don't run out of stuff to say because Nigeria is is the crime that keeps on giving. Just like today, I saw those they were on social media that they were locked out of their shops. You know, that's what Mazen Namdekano saw and said that earlier. The insult is too much. The insult, if you're here and you're a Biafran and you don't think that it has gotten to that point where you say to yourself, you know what, this is not living, this is not life. The insult is too much. Then I don't know. You're probably not a true Biafran. You're probably one of those Fulanis that have Fulani and have Biafran blood. But if you're a true Biafran and you don't feel like the insult that this is getting ridiculous in a country that you claim that is yours and you don't even have a say. We have a lot of hands up. China Melum, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Uh, uh, Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Sister Gloria. Brothers and sisters, everyone. Good evening, good morning to some of you, and good afternoon. Biafra 247, our daddy in the house. We salute you, sir. I appreciate everyone that is listening.
Not the other, my daddy. Oh.
Sister Gloria, I did not get my own advice from Madman now. How can I call him my other daddy?
Yes, my daddy. Yes, my daddy.
Yes, my daddy. Yes, my daddy. Please, my daddy. Campaign for me. Forget that useless human being. Those people that supported him, that campaigned for him, today their shops, they are all in trouble. Where is he? Where is his voice? Where have he come out to speak? Like a good man just said now that our leader Mazen Namdekano, this is what he saw, and he said that this insult is too much. It is way too much that no human being can bear it. These people have insulted us to the stage that no human being on earth can endure it. Only this moron stupid people that call themselves Igbos. Only them can bear this kind of insult. Are they not sitting at home? Those people that their shop was locked today. Are they not forced to sit at home? Why can't they do it on their own to show respect? If they say let's do this 2 days or 1 day, it is a respect than to be insult. They are not receiving the insult of them to be locked. Their shops are locked, and they will go to the shop today, come back and sit at home. They must. It is a must. Just because of hatred and the mental slave. It have eaten their bone marrow. I came in when Biafra 247 was speaking, and he made something very, very good, a very valid point. He said that what is Fulani people or Hausa people, what are they contributing to Yoruba land economy? What is their contribution? Nothing. They're not contributing anything. But those people that are contributing, that are building your states, your local government, every area of Yoruba land, Igbos are there. They are contributing and they are building. You are chasing those people. I mean, what I mean Yoruba, I mean politics. Those politicians that are being misguided. But I also want to say that those people, those Yoruba brothers that knows the truth, let them. This is the time to stand up and say the truth. You can by just a minute or 2 minutes of your talk, it can change someone. It can change 2% or 3%. It can help some people to rethink. But for you to be silent, those people that are just that are just normal, don't know what their left from their right. They will not know what to do. But once you speak, they will listen, they will rethink, they will know the light, they will follow the light. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Please try to round up. We have a lot of people here. Go ahead.
Okay. Yoruba people, you guys know the people that are contributing to the economy, and you guys know the right thing, and stop allowing these people to use you to fight against Biafra. You cannot fight the truth. You people are indirectly fighting Biafra without knowing it. You people should change and stop this evil fight that can never benefit you anything. After using you to fight Biafra, these people are going to destroy you guys and change everything about you as they have done to ourselves. Thank you, Biafras. I will leave the mic here. Thank you, Sister Gloria, for sending me this link. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I want to ask a question. Does it mean that when I'm online like this, you guys don't see it? I have to send individually linked?
No, for me personally,
You didn't
I
see
don't.
it?
Yeah, for me personally, I will answer for myself.
Yeah.
I For some days now, I haven't been on Twitter. I haven't spoken. You also know that I haven't spoken on Twitter. I have been busy. So, but I got this direct message.
Okay. All right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Nemeka, go ahead and unmute yourself. Please be quick. And then after Nemeka, Big Net, and then enter Biafra. Go ahead, Nemeka. Isn't Nemeka in the zoo? Because that sound is coming from. Can you hear me, Nemeka?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, go ahead. Please, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So what I was saying, I was just greeting you guys. Thank you, people, for all your able. All of you are doing a wonderful job. May God continue to empower us, especially you people who are in the forefront every day, spending out time. Honestly, sometimes I wonder. Every time I plot here, your guys are here. I really appreciate you guys. So it's not. I say that God. Are you people hear me?
Is that coming from me or is that coming from Nemeka? Host,
I
can you
think
hear
it's
me?
in Mecca. Bridget, Big Net, please, can you make
Frank's
yourself?
mic is on. Frank's mic is on.
Frank, who's Frank? Frank, mute yourself. Nemeka, try to unmute now and try to speak. Everybody else should mute if you haven't already.
Nemeka, I need to go
Oh
out
my
and come
God.
back. Request again, okay? There's too much noise.
Nemeka, it's like you're in a zoo. Sorry.
Can you people hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
You know the guy that sing that he's in a zoo, and I've forgotten the way he sing that his song. That he's a zoo. That is a boo in a zoo. They got him
I'm
arrested.
about I live in the
They get
zoo.
him arrested. Yes.
Big net,
They get him
Nemeka.
arrested, and
The
when he
Yoruba
come to
guy.
come and explain, yes,
Okay, is
to
it
come and
okay now?
explain, Yes, it's okay. It's okay, Nemeka.
Oh, thank God.
Like you've come out from the madman.
Namaka, it seems like you collected this advice to correct you
Man.
from a madman. Abi from Yes Daddy, which one? Because it's working now.
All of them, I don't know what is wrong with the fucking phone. I don't know. But thank God that you guys are hearing me now. So let me just wrap you also. As I thank you people, I appreciate, I thank all of you honestly. I'm so happy for you guys. The way you guys are doing this, you guys are really trying. No, it's not easy. I wonder the kind of strength you people have every time you guys are here. May God bless you people and give people more energy, more power, because we need it. Honestly, we need a lot of powers like this. People that can speak sense into our people. So what you people have talked a lot in this, our people in the Lagos and what all these Fulani people, the hatred they are trying to plant between the Yorubas and the Igbos. And the worst is that some stupid Yorubas are buying this idea. Like one guy was saying here, you have to ask yourself first, those people that is pushing you to fight with Igbo, what have they brought to that your country, that your Lagos that you are dragging? What have they bring? The development that these people bring. You guys are angry. You will say that Igbo man will come to Lagos with protein bag. Before you know it, he will build a house. Did he steal? Did he steal that house? Did he do anything illegality to get it? You will be sleeping on your bed. That person will wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, begin to go to street, to hawk gala, to hawk pure water, to do everything. If the ones doing business like motor pass, they will be doing. You guys are in your house. So then after 5 years, 10 years, when their house will now pay, you will now say that they want to take away your land. I don't know what is even wrong with our people, the Igbo people. God always bring something to Igbo people to tell them this will happen in the future. But Igbo people never want to learn a lesson. As Kokobo will say, until you will learn a lesson, Mumu man, Igbo people are Mumu. What happened between, even this one happened in the same Biafra, the Port Harcourt people, they seized all Igbo properties after the war. They seized all. If you are an Igbo man, any money you have in the bank, even if you have billions, no matter the amount you have, they gave you only 20 naira. And our people, all those things did not show our people, even open our people eye like this. Our people will go to Lagos. You will see our people.
Hello, Big Net is here and I haven't spoken.
Oh my God. They'll be closing the waters. They'll be pushing away the river, building house inside the rivers. Now you come to say that they are taking away your land. And this is the thing. This is the only thing that Igbo man said, that Lagos is no man's land. This is the narrative. All these people, all these useless Sabo people destroying you. Like today now, I'm hearing that, even it's from you people now, I had it because I wasn't online since, that they closed their market now, today. For what? Is there any good reason to close their market? Because I never see. I was searching to know what is the reason. Why they close their market? I never know any reason. I go to online.
Please,
I search everything.
Hold on, Nemeka, please. My call. Don't
Hello?
bring Big Net yet, please. When he comes up again,
Here
don't
is
bring
Big
him
Net.
until we finish.
Can I go on?
Where's that Gloria?
Big Net, mute yourself. Big Net, you speak next. Mute yourself.
Okay,
Go
can I
ahead
go?
and please try to round up Nemeka.
Okay. Let me just let me just land up. The problem is that our people have to get sense. God have always shown us the way, and God have always to bring a prophet. Every time God bring Ojukwu, they betrayed Ojukwu. God now bring Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, they betray Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Now Simon Ekpa, they are betraying him again, doing everything to bring him down. The question is this: like now I saw Biafran Voice here. I saw a lot of people that have that is piloting their this thing for this Biafra, their platform. They are using it very well only for this Biafra. Please, I want to make a suggestion, and this thing can go on by your people. You see those people following DOS, all those people saying that they are doing a broadcast in the Biafran. I want you people to call them out. Let them come. This thing is not about, because they are destroying everything that Simon Ekpa is doing. Now they kidnap this man in Lagos. No IPOB is condemning anything they are doing to Igbos. All the IPOB platform, they are just quiet. The only thing they can bring out to do is just to go and bring people to come and do protest. If they say that the idea of Simon Ekpa is not good, I know they hate him. I know they hate what autopilots are doing. But let you people bring them. Let them come. Let there be debate. Let there be debate. If they are coming to that debate, let's bring their stupidity in the public. Let us bring their stupidity in the media, in the social media. Let them come. Let them come and debate with us. This one will not be that Simon Ekpa bring an order. They don't want to follow it. Let them bring anything they want, because some of them are the ones that when they are talking about Biafra, many people begin to see truth in what they are doing. Why today they are no longer fighting for that Biafra? What goes wrong? We want to know. We want them to come out. Let's anything, if Simon Ekpa bring anything on the table, let them bring their own. We will debate it here in the public, in this space.
Nemeka,
Nobody that yes.
Hello, Nemeka. There are distractions. We don't need to debate with them. If you see them, just block them. Just respond to them and block them. That is the only solution for them. Please, we cannot debate with criminals. They have nothing to offer. Thank you.
A lot of things at the back. I'm telling you people the truth. If we don't bring their stupidity in the public, any day they will come to this debate, they will connect that lady Biafra. If they come now, nobody will curse each other. Nobody will insult each other. If they give you 5 minutes to talk, you talk. Let's show respect to each other. Let's bring.
They will not come. Nemeka, they will not come. Understand now, these people don't reason like you and I. They will not come. The best thing is when you see their messages, reply them and block them.
Yes, I'm doing that. But telling you, these people are destroying things on the ground. You know how many people they killed in Aba?
Oh my God, coach.
Thank you. They will not destroy anything. We are far ahead of them. Thank you.
Because those people, they don't see the truth. They don't hear. They don't have this space. But if they connect this type of debate in that radio Biafra, those guys, they will hear from their own. Because they,
oh my goodness, guys.
I know what I'm saying.
Nemeka, please, we've long gone at this part.
Nemeka, I beg you with God, though. Leave these people. Even as you are discussing them, you are bringing distraction.
Yes, you can't bring the devil. You cannot bring the devil to heaven to debate with him, to ask him, why do you even think in your heart to overthrow God and set your own kingdom above God's own kingdom and pick your own angel, people that will be bowing down to you? That is what you're advising us to do. And that type of opportunity, the day they sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they sold that right at the same time. We don't have time to waste on people that doesn't exist. Please, if you have the mic to speak, do not bring anybody that does not exist to the space that we are hosting. Thank you so much. The first, please, the next person that needed to speak. Those that are raising up their hands. I think Enter Biafra have been here for long now. The other guy have disappeared. I can't see him again. Thank you so much. Is the first there? Enter Biafra, meet yourself.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I greet you, Gloria. I greet you, Fanny. The first, I greet you, Mazugo. 247, I greet you. I greet everyone. Anyone
after you enter Biafra, Big Net, you will speak. After Enter
Yeah.
Biafra, then Big Net will speak. Big Net, meet yourself. After Enter Biafra, you speak. I've been monitoring
I hope I'm coming out, right?
you come up and down. Yes. Enter Biafra, go ahead. You're coming out.
Okay. Exodus, greet you with a Oduduwa flag. Yeah, greet everyone. This topic, sit at home in Lagos, yes, is a good topic. First of all, I like the way you write this in Lagos, not sit at home in Yoruba land, because sometimes we normally say this Oduduwa, Yoruba, as if there's all Yorubas, all the states in Yorubas are supporting this. This is a co people. So Lagos people, let's be calling them Lagos people, because I know all Yorubas are not in sport, because we have our alliance with the Yoruba people who are fighting for their own freedom. So these people now that are doing this, that are saying all these things to bring hate for us to have the misunderstand with the Oduduwa people, which is Yoruba people, not Lagos people now. So just like our Fulani normally sow this type of seed, during this answers, they know when they brought this in, because they know they want to bring enmity between Igbo and Yoruba, just as they normally do before. We are having all this problem, Omo Igbo, this and this. So this thing is what they want to sow this seed now for people's mind, to think that yes, Yorubas don't want Igbo. So this thing is for Lagos people, because I know there are some good people there in Lagos, but because nobody can speak, if you dare speak, they catch you. But let's classify it as Lagos people, Eko people, that are doing this to our people with Fulani stooge in Lagos, Tunumbu and Co, Sonwo-Olu and Co. Because if they can keep people for answers, they don't care who you are, they just shoot anybody. Is it now that it's only Igbo? They can face us to show you the enmity they want to create between Yorubas and the Igbos. Some people sometimes blame our people for not listening, not to hear, listen, do sit at home, this and this. You know, we can't blame them much, because our leader said this thing before. Maybe when he's praying, he said that God show us this thing in a vision. Before those who were sleeping wake up. So these people now that we are called our brothers in Lagos, those who don't hearken to this word we have been speaking for long, maybe this is the time for them to repent, because everything has time. You know, when our leader came, some people started with him from that faith. Some of them are still with him, still faithful, still know the right path to follow till this moment. Imagine how faithful that person is from the beginning, when they are calling an IPOP miscreants, Holy Okada riders, this and this, carrying flag, killing IPOP, massacring us in various places in Biafra land. And those people still with Mazna Dekano, still this time, still with Simon Ekpa. You know how faithful that person is. Now, these people now, they lock their shop today now. They will see the evidence of now, nobody can speak for them. Obi has gone mute. Ordinary secret conversation he has now, they want to use it to hold him. Nobody will dare speak. So now, this is time for people for turning points. So I'm not afraid maybe they will listen, they will sit at home. That is the only thing they need now, because there's nothing more left for them. Who will plan for them? Well, let's go and protest. If they don't protest in Biafra, they kill you. In Lagos, you're going to protest. So there's nothing they can do again for this thing. Another for Simon, they say, bring him, let's kill Mekperima. His only voice now in the wilderness. They say that thing in Finland. He's the only one now that can speak now in Jerusalem, or Mezona Capernaum, which is Biafra land. So those people that say, let him come, our leader is there now. He's no guilty for anything. He's free man. They hold him. He wants someone that is speaking to come. Let them hold someone also. So nobody will speak. Only then we know that you don't have anybody. So this issue of sit at home, I know everybody will comply. It's a lesson. Some of them will repent by this moment, because they have seen there's no way for them in Nigeria again. This is time they repent. That is how faithless they are. But some people who started following Mazda Kanu from beginning, some started when they kidnapped Mazda Kanu. Some started when someone began to debunk the DOS and all that. Some started when this IPOP is doing fundraising consistently. You've seen what ESN is doing. So it depends on when that grace comes to you. But I know this is the right time. Anybody who misses this chance now may lose it. So I pray, let our brothers in Lagos comply, because this is our rights, and you're going to speak in one voice. Thank you. I agree the house.
Thank you. Ifeanyi, are you having issue? Oh, they've kicked Ifeanyi.
It's like Ifeanyi is not there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good man.
I'm here.
Good man. Ngwani Ifeanyi is not here.
Where's the first? Where's the first?
The first got down.
Ha chola ya.
Oh.
Ndi yes daddy a chola ya. Ha chutola ya nana. I'm trying to bring him up.
Let Onyi Global speak now.
They are not raising their hands, so I don't know who is Onyi Global.
Onyi Anthony, please.
Onyegbule Anthony.
I'm not hearing anybody again.
Onyegbule Anthony.
What happened?
Anthony onye ga-egbugo mepe mic gị.
Biko ebe nọ dị noise m ga-ekwu leta ndewonu. Ndewonu.
Okay.
Are you there? Ugochukwu, unmute yourself.
Hello, brothers. I greet everyone. Thank you guys for this wonderful space. I really appreciate each and every one of you, like always. About the Ndibo in Lagos, which is the main topic, there's a pity that those that are in Lagos, they don't really know their words, as it is written here. Because if they really know their word, they know the next thing to do. And if they have their brain working, believe you me, everything will be very easy with them. Communicate with Simon, I believe that everything will be fine. And I also strongly believe that every indigenous people call in the zoo, if other indigenous have the opportunity that the Igbos have, of our people all over the whole world, if they have the opportunity that like the Biafrans have, having people like each and every one of you here in different parts of the world doing marvelously well, believe you me, they will neutralize this opportunity, including the Fulanis or the Hausas or our own some of our brothers we reason together with in that Yoruba part. And secondly, when I raised my hand, it was when one brother was talking about debating with some fools. Maybe he was not in this IPOB when this IPOB. I was the member of this IPOB from the beginning. There are two different types of people in that. Either a chronic illiterate or half illiterate with a greedy mindset. So you don't need these people. You don't need to debate with any idiot, because any Biafra, if you're a real Biafra, 100%, you exactly know what to do now. What to do now, come to this space and speak your mind, or retweet, or tweet, or contribute to ESN or Liberation Army, or you join Simon to do the necessary things you need to do, or do as a master as you go. It's on YouTube there, doing a marvelous work, or good man. So coming to debate with one fool, if you have been into this IPOB for a long time, I mean, been inside it, just being inside it for a long time with these people, you will understand. You will definitely understand that you don't need to debate or even to talk about it. You don't even need to come here to talk about it. You understand? So, my dear brothers, I appreciate each and every one of you. And my advice goes to those in Lagos. If them fail to listen to take instruction of Simon and our brothers all over the whole world, doom is their own. And I will never, I will be the last person to be sorry for them, because my only brother is there. He's there. have all his businesses there. So not just that I'm saying for the saying sake. I'm saying something with experience. I went to secondary school in Nigeria, Flodo High School, and I'm well known in this place. So I'm not just saying I know what is going on from the beginning. So that the whole ball is on their court right now and on their table. And for the SD that they arrested, DSS arrest or criminals in terrorists in a uniform walking around, people that will go to kidnap a little baby, cover their face. People will go to hometowns, you don't even know the identity of a man, and you stupidly accept. When I see an Igbo man saying that, oh, there is a bandit in our state, federal government, please send us a soldier. You are the most useless idiot ever live on this planet Earth, because you don't ask someone to send you a security, someone who hates you with passion. And when he sends you a security, you don't know the identity of who is coming to your village. You are just inviting killers to come to you. You just imagine me with the kind of hatred I have for Fulani. I'm a soldier. You give me a gun to go and protect one morons in one part of the world, which I know that they killed my brothers and sisters. And you think I'm going to come to protect you? My dear, you people should start reasoning. And for the leaders, so-called leaders in the East, these people are the reason why we are receiving all this insult in Lagos, in every part of so-called zoo. The insult we are receiving is these guys that, most especially the youth that is following P2B today, say they be Labour Party, and they are still talking even on this Twitter space. These are the problem we have. An Igbo man, a Biafran man, being so happy to be together in one country with a Fulani who is talking about Kilichi, and you are there all over the whole world. Look at Simon yesterday, standing up in a country, be partaking in one of the major seats, and somebody that is talking about Kilichi and cow, you are happy to be a Labour Party to compete with him. What a disgrace, man. And some of them are in different countries. Well, my dear brothers and sisters, I have to stop here. But if you are in Lagos, use your brain. And if you are an Igbo man or a Biafran man all over the whole world, if you don't use your sense, whatever happened to us, who can defend himself, go ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, our brother. Well spoken.
Exodus, can I add something before you go ahead, please?
Go ahead.
My brother that just spoke, you have just woken a lion right now. You made me to remember that something is really wrong somewhere. These people back home are the reason why we are receiving this insult. All these governors, all of them, together with the Ohanese. I said I'm not going to call them names today. I'm not respecting them, but I just want to calm down. All these Ohanese and Igbo. I don't know who made these people Ohanese and Igbo, because they are not actually Ohanese in us. They are not for our own interest. They are the reason why we are suffering what we are suffering today. They are the reason why they are insulting us and slapping. I open my business and you have the God to come and close my business. Now, back to why I actually wanted to say something now. When the Yorubas will say that, will make that statement that we came to Lagos with a poly bag and we are living with mansions. Are you mad? Are you for real? My younger brother, when he served somebody that's supposed to settle him, the person refused to settle him. This young boy joined, first of all, he joined the spare pass. Why he joined the spare pass? At young age, he left his studies so that he will be able to, do something for himself. He refused to be independent on anybody. Then he joined from the spare pass, he joined the Danfo. and driving. He told his story. Was if he tell you his story here, you will be crying. He joined the Danfo, then he was doing conductor. From conductor, he bought his own bus. Okay? He refused to be under anybody. Not that he doesn't have people to support him. He just want to be on his own. From there, he bought his own bus, and then he has some people that that will be doing the conducting for him. From there, from just right there, he joined from the spare parts to car dealer today. And I'm telling you that this guy suffered, okay? He did not just wake up one day. Today he owns buildings. A small boy, a young boy. He's building, has so many land that he acquired in Lagos, finishing one building. Now you're going to tell me that he came with the poly bag and he's building, or he has mansions for that reason. You want to destroy his businesses out of jealous and hate, and then you want to send him back to the east. But all this time he was doing that Danfo driver and all that things that surround it, that is so horrible to tell. God, he survived it. Today he can employ people. You are now telling him that he's coming to take your businesses. My people in Lagos, wake up. It is time for us to take that which belongs to you. You cannot sit down and somebody is coming to kill you. You are keeping quiet. You don't want to die, but eventually you're going to die anyways. Because if you don't stand now and fight for what belongs to you, to gain your respect, your prestige back, to gain your properties back, your business that you suffered for, you labored for, you know how you struggle for it. If you don't stand up now and say enough is enough, somebody will wake up from somewhere and come to lock your shop. Did anybody open shop for you? We have a lot of the Yorubas in the southeast. Are we locking their shops? If you don't wake up now and join this method they are bringing for you now to sit at home to show how angry you are, you might not see this again. And what is coming for you? I don't know who is going to deliver you. This is what I want to add to you. Please, Exodus, go ahead.
Yes, our people. Odiego, Igbo man, has Igbo man ever taken anything from you by force? Tell me where on earth Igbo man has gone and took things from the locals by force. Just tell me one place and I will never talk about Biafra again. Igbo men don't take anything by force. When you see them in your locality, they hustle and they are very patient. They grow their business out of patience. You will see them starting it very small. They will not sit until it grows. They are very patient. And then when they begin to make money, you begin to envy them. But you refuse to envy them and help them when they were hawking around your streets. When you will see a matured person doing a business that you cannot attempt, you can't even think about it. You are a big boy. You wear Louis Vuitton, but he doesn't care about Louis Vuitton. He cares with that one cloth that he washes and wash and wear, and he will be doing that job that you cannot do. He will be doing that trading you cannot do. And after he must have labored and nursed it for years, and it grows. And he now goes there to buy big latest Louis Vuitton and wear. And then ride a big car with a sound system that is making boom, boom, boom. When he's passing, he becomes a nuisance to you. You begin to envy him. What has the Igbo man done to you? Did anybody hold you from hustling? Did anybody stop you from traveling to somewhere else to hustle? if you cannot do what he is doing in your own locality out of shame? Why can't you travel the way he's traveling and go and see how easy it is to strive in another man's land? Why can't you respect the hard work of an Igbo man? Why are you so centered on his wealth? When he makes money, you become greedy. Your eyes are now on his wealth. Because I don't see anything the Igbo man does to you. Anybody in Lagos can say Lagos is a no man's land. It is not only the Igbos that have used that phrase. Not only them. Everybody that is there, because more strangers are there than the locals. More strangers. So anybody can just use that phrase. Even before this movement.
Exodus, something is wrong. Guys, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Gloria.
Okay, Exodus. That means it's Exodus. Exodus, can you go out and come in again? Please, you complete your submission, okay? Yeah, he's from him. I don't want to drop him. I want him to drop himself. Because if I drop him, I'm going to remove him completely. Co-host, can you hear? Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi is also far away. Mazugo is busy. I would have made him co-host. Oh my goodness. Am I talking to myself?
Gloria, I can hear you very well. I believe others can hear you as well.
Yeah, Gloria, make me a co-host, please. I'm back home now.
Okay, Ifeanyi is having issue. Exodus is having issue. Exodus, I'm going to drop you, my brother. Please come back, okay? Please. Okay. Chukadibia, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm trying to see who I can take in. Mazugo is on speaker. I think Mazugo wants to say something.
Yeah, Mazugo, go ahead.
Well, actually, I don't talk everything finish anyway. Our people, ndị baye si na edia na-agbara afa ya were edia na-agbara izu ya were ntị ya ka ọ nụlụ. We don't talk everything finish. You know, this locking of market, this is not the first time. Actually, I think sometime this year, early this year, it happened, or last year ending. It happened in Lade, but they woke up one morning, went to market, their market was locked. And when they asked, they were told that they are not complying with the environmental agencies. Everywhere is littered with polythene bag, water, pure water, this and that. So I just want us to know that at the end of the day, today, maybe you will get another news that is because they did not clean their gutter, the environment was dirty, this. But I want to tell you that all this thing you see them doing today, they are doing it just to frustrate you. They are doing it just to deny you your right. I wish our people could understand. All these things are planning, just like all the go to news media now. All you see, Obi called for war. Obi said it's a religious war, but Tinubu said kill him, grab it, destroy them, and they killed them. They destroyed them. They took their vote. They carried the ballot box. What is his name? Olumoro said, don't come out unless you are voting for Tinubu. You went out, they kill you, they slaughtered you, they butchered you. Nobody said anything about it. Oh, who is this now? Okay, let me hang on here, please. I couldn't stop it.
Okay. Chukadibia. So, before you bring somebody in, please read the person's profile to see if the person are with us, because we don't know why we are getting this attack. Good man is not coming. Ifeanyi has left.
Yeah, I concur. That's what they do. That's the way they do. So I will
Yeah,
make sure that I read every request before I give them the mic. I will do that.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Okay. So my people, like the topic we're saying, almost every one of us have said what it is. Sit at home is what we are asking our people to do, in order for you to, to tell these people, this government, this terrorist government, that you matter. Okay, you are somebody. You are not just from anywhere. You are the one that is contributing to the economy. You are the one that, as a matter of fact, if we turn it the other way around, you are the one that's supposed to have the final say. But you see, they are turning around against you. They are turning around to humiliate you. They are turning around to do all manner of things evil to you. For how long are you going to continue to hold on to? For how long are you going to, petting the words? If you go back and plead for them to open your shop that they locked up today, you are doing yourself more harm, because they're gonna come back in a different method, and they will intensify their abuse on you. So you're gonna tell them that, you know what, enough is enough. It doesn't matter how it pains or hurts. Somebody was saying, if you lock the shop, how am I going to feed? The people that they lock their shop without their knowing today now, are they actually feeding? Did they go to their businesses? No. And don't think that the businesses are only for these people that they locked up. They are coming to all the markets, those ones that have not yet been burnt down, those ones that they have not destroyed. Because those ones that they destroyed, nobody is rebuilding it for them. You know how you suffer to build your business. Nobody build your business for you. You know how you suffer to build your business. So the Lagos government did not build business for you. And they are the Fulani is using them to destroy your businesses. They are destroying them. They are destroying your business. And once they are done, they will now move to the phase 3. The one I call phase 3. They will enter your houses, start burning your homes, and start killing you. By the time you want to run back to the southeast, which is your home, your real home, you will have no money with you. You will be broke. I played the music earlier before, at the beginning of this space. Pati Obasi mentioned everything that we are suffering today. Equal justice is what we ask for. They raise war against you. Today, UN has deployed their armor tank. For what? For what? And why in the Biafra land? Why are they not taking it to the north? Why in Biafra land? We've been crying and shouting. Our people are being killed. We are being killed. We are being slaughtered like chicken. Even chicken, they haven't killed them the way they kill us. Why these people hate us like this? Can't you ask yourself the question? Sometimes I ask God. Sometimes in my quiet time, my closet, where I'm praying, I'll be asking God, if you do not want us to exist, like in the Igbo, do not want us to exist, you should not allow us to survive the genocidal 1967. Because this is too much now. We are human beings, and the blood flows in our vein. The blood flows in our vein. It doesn't matter how we excuse me. It doesn't matter how we try to shine away away from this. The fact that the other businesses has not been affected doesn't mean they are not coming. Ma Lafia told you this. I think 2021 or 2022. Obedai Mea Lafia told you that the Fulanis, he has the intel. See, he's for sure. He was not missing words because he was in the news. And he told you they are coming for you. They are coming for you. And we are here shouting our head. How can I be taking paracetamol for somebody else's headache? Because we care. It's because we care about you. You come here, you fight us, you call us name, you call Simon Ekperima, you call the same man that you increase the bounty on his head. If Simon has been kidnapped today, who will be speaking for you? You people are still not seeing Simon that he's actually fighting for this freedom. I don't know if you're deaf. Are you blind as well? They lock your shop today. Doesn't mean that the remaining shop, they won't lock it. And who gave them that right to even lock your shop in the first place? That is my annoying part. How can they lock your shop? How many of them in the southeast do we lock their shops? We are the one that say we are going to lock our shop by ourselves because we are the one that wearing the shoe. They have hurt us enough. They have killed us enough. They have discriminated us enough. You cannot be in the same country where your voice does not matter. Your voice, if you voice out, they kidnap you, they kill you, they rape your women. Wake up. You don't think that the Muslim ticket that forcing on you is right. It is obvious. The vice president, the man that is going to be vice president after May 29, he said it's not hidden. And he's get you with passion. Amami ihe ọzọ anyị agwa unu ndị Igbo ka anyị sụkwanụ n'Igbo maybe ọ gwụrụ ebe ọ ga-adị mma. When they bring out the date, please sit at home for your own good. Lock your shop. They have locked the shop today. Lock the other ones. Get angry. Show that blood flows in your vein. Tell them that you are angry. If you go and pay them for money and plead and bow down, KBSU, please open my shop. Man, you don't know what is yet coming. And we might not be there again. I'm just telling you guys. You don't know if this is the last opportunity. It doesn't matter how we open the arms. Please, wake up. Who invited this guy? Please, did you read the profile? He doesn't have a profile, please. You can see that he came here now to distract us.
I did not invite him. I did not invite him. I don't know how he got in here. I did not invite him.
Okay, because if he come here to distract us, I'm going to remove him and block him. You cannot come here without raising your hand up. You saw other people that are on speaker, and then you just come here to distract me.
Please remove him. Please remove him, please.
Okay, my brothers, please, I apologize for what is this guy doing here? This guy called the Heaven. What is this guy doing here?
Please remove him. Remove C King. Remove Heaven. Remove them. You have the authority to remove them. They are distractors. Please, before the space goes down, because that's what happens. Remove C King and the Heaven, please. Thank you.
Who is the Sea King? Where is him? I've removed him. He came back again.
Yeah, whenever he comes back, do not, because I will never accept him. Thank you.
Okay, please go ahead. They have distracted me. So go ahead. I think as Akbarawa is there, Akbarawa, welcome.
Yeah, Mazia Aparawa, are you there?
These people just distracted me right now.
Yeah, I think Aparawa had just come on. Mazia Aparawa, are you there? Can you speak?
Okay, if he's not speaking, let me conclude. So my people, I think Abarawa might be streaming, that's why. Oh, sorry, I meet everybody. Oh my goodness, sorry, dear. Sorry, Abarawa, our allergy. In fact,
Yayade,
no allergy today. No, I'm not calling you allergy again because I'm upset. It's these allergy people that are causing the whole problem here. You cannot be allergic because you're a good
Please,
person.
please don't call them. Don't call us Alhaji again.
No,
There's
I'm
no
not calling
Alhaji
allergy
people.
again. No, enough of this. Enough of it. You
Mazi,
are the
Mazi is our
heavenly
identity.
child. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Mazi is our identity. Gallo.
Yes,
Assalamu
Mazi,
alaikum.
welcome, Jali. Your
Assalamu
voice has
alaikum.
we've been waiting. No, salam alaikum. Abi,
No
you
salam alaikum anybody
collected this
here.
advice from madman. Abi, from that. Yes, my daddy. Yes, my daddy.
Hey, I greet you all. Assalamu alaikum. Because
No, we don't answer.
We upset.
don't
We
worry,
are
don't worry.
angry.
I will explain why I decided to use the assalamu alaikum.
Okay. You know, whenever you get your advice from madman, it's always a useful one. No problem.
Okay, thank God you know.
God's willing, Aparawa, God's willing, God's willing.
Hey, Aisha, Gloria, I salute you. Chuko Karibia, I
Who
salute
brought
you.
this Mr.
Paul,
C here? Who brought Mr. C in?
you are the co-host.
I don't know how Mr. C
Gloria,
comes
make me
in.
the co-host
It's me.
quickly.
Wait till I removed him. I didn't know that he's a
Make me
problem.
the co-host quickly. It's like you are not seeing people very well.
Yes.
I am not seeing. I thought Mr. Sense. He's the Mr. Sense.
It's not Mr. Sen. This one is a criminal.
Oh, Chineke Mo. Okay. Somebody, Chukadiba is always giving them woto. So Chukadiba,
I just blocked him. Please, all of you should block this Mr. C. He's a distraction. Block him immediately. Put block on him.
He will come back again. Let me find him.
Exodus man, I salute you.
They are
I didn't
distracting us.
I didn't know
Oluwa
you.
bless you.
Yeah,
Oluwa bless you.
I didn't know you had a new uniform.
Yes.
Just discovered now.
Yes, daddy.
Ndewo. To everyone in the studio, I salute you. 247. We've been streaming for over an hour now, so I salute you all, and I'm happy for being available in this space, even as we've been so busy. We thank you all. Starting from Yes Daddy. Yes Daddy has become a crime of an Igbo man, right?
Yeah.
Yes Daddy has become a crime of a Biafran. Yes Daddy has become a crime of Ishekiri, Urobo, Efik, Ibibio, Kalabari, Ijo, and everything that comes from Biafra, right? Because it is Yes Daddy. But when a Fulani imam was standing in the pulpit of their own family, teaching them how they must fight for the Muslim ticket, which is the jihad achievement that they will use, it was never a crime, right? Hey, I want Biafrans to come back. Let us keep emotions aside. On this very space, I've said times without number, I said, we will defend Peter Obi that you see here today if we see that Fulani want to kill Peter Obi. Why? Because he is our own. Forget the fact that he was useful to Britain to have achieved the fraudulent elections. He was useful to Britain to have re-endorsed the slavery and the hegemonic tendency that has been since 1914 to this very day. That is aside. And that alone have been able to open the eyes of everybody to understand that the existence of an Igbo man, the existence of a Biafran in one Nigeria is a crime. If Obi did not make himself useful for Britain to use, many people that were still believing and disbelieving in Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa will not have come back to their senses. So a lot of things happen for a reason. And we
True.
say, thank God.
I concur.
We say, thank God for allowing many things to happen. If you did not also betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and make him to be in the hands of the terrorists, many eyes wouldn't have been open for them to come to understand that being a Biafran in one Nigeria is a crime. So, a Fulani was preaching, and then they said they have paid 100 billion or 100 million naira to their imams in the mosques in all over Nigeria and the entire north for them to preach and re-emphasize the need and the importance of the same religion ticket of the Fulanization agenda. Did people make that to become the topic of the day? Did they make it to fly? Did they make people to understand that the Muslim ticket is going to bring them to die? No. Did they make them to understand that the interpretation of what that thing meant was the same thing that Obi was saying when Obi said that the election is about religious war? You people that are listening to us should differentiate and tell me, what is the difference between the religious war which Obi decided to speak behind the scene and that which the Imam was telling his people inside the mosque, that it is their agenda now and that they must fight? The only thing we should say here is that Obi was being cautious. Obi was being afraid that if he had followed us to say this thing publicly, the way we are saying it on the media since then, they would have gone for his head. And then we understood. We understood because even till now, Obi is still afraid that he will not be killed. That is why he's being cautious. You have seen Atiku protest along the street, right? Have they arrested Atiku? No, they have not arrested Atiku. When it was time for Obi party to protest, Obi did not protest himself. Obi did not go out himself. Please, if somebody have seen Obi protest amongst the Labour Party candidate followers, he should tell me, because I only saw his people protest, but he himself did not protest. He did not protest because if Obi follow the trend of the Labour Party youth, the obedient youth, and then go and enter the van, just like Atiku entered the van and then continue to protest, they will arrest Obi. Why? Because Obi is a Biafran. Why? Because Obi is Igbo man. Are you people understanding the point where we are in? Being a Biafran, being an Igbo man, is a crime that we have committed in Nigeria. But allow us to go becomes a problem. Allow us to stay becomes a problem. Leave our resources becomes a problem. Stop killing us becomes a problem. So who are we to blame? Time has come and gone where we have to be blaming ourselves. The people you now have to blame. That is why I started by saying, thank God for Yes Daddy trend. The Yes Daddy trend is coming to reveal things that people overlooked before. And I thank God that that audio was leaked and then brought out, because it is used as propaganda now and blackmail against and sabotage against Obi. And it is not just against Obi. It is also to come against Biafrans. And it is now going to revalidate the Biafran existence and the cause of the actualization and the restoration of Biafra. It is now going to revalidate and exonerate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and exonerate all of you here and exonerate Mazi Simon Ekpa and exonerate all Biafrans that have been killed, for you to understand what is happening and that Nigeria is not for you. Maybe I should get the video or the audio of the Imam that was talking in the mosque, educating the Muslim people that the Muslim ticket is very important for them, and it means jihad, that when they achieve it, it means jihad. Then after listening to it, you will now tell me, what is the crime between what that imam said? The imam was saying it in their church, where you have the largest number of congregation.
Please,
Then where was
Abarawa,
Obi?
because only if you can play it, you know that some people will go back and listen. Those who are not here, I'm going to pin this so that everybody will get the message. Please, if you have the video, you know our people, they always want to see before they believe. Thank you.
Thank you. I will try to look for it. Now, Obi did not say his own from the pulpit. Obi was saying his own on phone so that nobody will hear it. Do you get the point? But Imam was saying his own in the public, where it was televised and it is viral on every media handles. Why are they not using that one to make the news? Why is Channel Television not using it when that video was going viral? The video is still fresh now. It was the same time that that video was made that you had Obi open his mouth on an interview and said he is not for Biafra, that Biafra died 53 years ago. It was the same time. So when we were analyzing the video, we were using it to compare and contrast, to tell people something. Please, hold the mic. Let me respond to somebody. I'll be back.
Exodus, Chukwuka, are you there?
I am here. I am
Oh,
here.
I'm here, but let Exodus go. You know, I think he's got some advice from a madman right now.
Okay.
Yes, Makparawa. You know, our people, I don't know. I don't know what is really wrong with them. How many times will they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? This is why Simon Ekpa has been shouting. I believe most of them that validated that election are here, and they are beginning to see reality. Why from the onset we told you, don't go for that election. Don't go to validate Nigeria. It will do you no good. You began to see how you can bring Simon Ekpa down, the only man that is standing and speaking for you. The Ohaneze, Ndioshi, and the Igbo, how far are they speaking for you? Who else is speaking for you in Nigeria? All those people campaigning for P2B, shouting, singing for P2B, where are they today? You thought they were with you. Now have you seen that you are standing on your own? You are all alone, nobody's with you. All those people from Ido, all those people from Kafanchan, all those people from Medugri and Bonu and then Kanu that were championing Obi, what did they do to you? The Aisha, where is she right now? You see that you were just being deceived. We told you that you are being deceived and you wanted all our accounts to come down. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, your very own, that has sacrificed everything for your sake. You said they should leave him there so that he will not come and truncate your chance of having president. President that we have told you time without number. President that he has told you time without number that there is no road there for you. That the only thing, the only place that calls election result is INEC. Has it not happened? All the pastors, all the GOs that were singing songs, that were bringing Obi to come and kneel down, and they will put that their powerless hand on him. How far? How far, my people? How long will you continue to live in delusion? How long will you continue to believe in lie? How long will you continue to delude yourself with idiocy and stupidity? How long? What else do you want people to tell you before you wake up and start reasoning for once? You have the best brain So when will you use it? Is it when your neck is cut off? How long, my people? You make me ashamed of you. I'm really ashamed of you. Mazi Akparawa, your hand is up. The Akparawa that is speaking right now, do you know who Akparawa is? Do you think he's an Igbo man? But he is even more, he's not Igbo, he's according to you, because we see all of us as Igbo. He is from Akwa Ibom, but you can see how sound he is. And you that call yourself Igbo, you that said you are the man. Look at how you reason. Look at how shallow and empty you are. Akparawa, go on. We will come in again. Go on.
Please forgive my people, because God allowed the foolishness of men to play in, so that He will prove His potency. God allowed the foolishness of men to play in, so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be exonerated in everything that he has been saying. All his prophecies that God used him to preach, which none of the fraudulent and criminal and scam pastors and bishops and prophets of one Nigeria who were not able to see anything, all the prophecies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are coming to fruition every single day. So if all these things do not happen, the messages of God will not be accomplished, will not be fulfilled. And people will still be asking the question, where is the Chukwu Okike Abiyama that Onyendu has been talking about? But today, it is evident. Okay, Reprova Domane. So, these are evident for you to understand that the Chukwu Okike Abiyama that Onyendu was calling for years is a living and a sound God. Reprova Domane. No, niente. Okay, grazie. Domane. So, sorry about that. Now, before I go on, let me play the audio so that everybody will be carried along, because people need to understand what we are doing.
Biafran war has Biafran war has ended 53 years ago. It should remain ended.
Is the voice coming out very clear? Is the sound coming out very clear?
We can hear it, but if you can increase, no problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Biafran war has ended 53 years ago. It should remain ended. So in compensating them, there's so many things we need to look at. Maybe we won't compensate them, but compensating them, there's so many things we need to look at. Maybe we won't compensate them, but
our intention is that we are Muslims and Muslim preachers. That is why we gather the leaders of different sections, leaders of Sangaya, leaders of Zari, and all others, in order to sensitize people about this agenda we have in view. That is ensuring that we choose a Muslim and a Muslim.
Ensuring that we choose a Muslim and a Muslim. They are sensitizing their people. This was long going, right? During the time of the elections.
The Muslim ticket. The union we invited are about 75 in number, especially
75 unions of Islamic groups were invited all over the north, because that is where they have their highest number. They don't care about what you have in Biafra land, whether you have one mosque or two mosques. Now the one where they concentrated for north, now they use to decide the fate of any election in one Nigeria. 75 groups. What did they invite them to do? It's just like inviting all the Christian religion groups in Nigeria through the CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, sit them down and say, this is what we are going to do in this election. This is the person you people have to vote for. Now understand that? Okay.
Izala Union from Kaduna, Izala Union from Jos, Salafia, Kadaria, Tirjania, GTI, M1, Form 1, and women in Dawa, together with our Yoruba Muslim brethren that are here, our Igbo Muslim brethren with the Union of all Imams of Kano State. We rally around all the unions so that we can have good platform to pass this message. What we show the leaders is that it is not a matter of we are coming to build road and infrastructure for you or the promise of giving you position. What we are talking about is who will establish the dignity of Islam and also uphold the respect of our religion. This candidate supports our religion. For that reason, we are with him. When anyone dishonor our religion, we will tell the people that we are not with him. But the major issue we want to tell people is that a Muslim, no matter where he is better than an infidel. And when you join two Muslims, they will give you the victory that one Muslim cannot give you. This is why we have been sensitizing the people to understand that the Muslim ticket is very serious and it's a jihad to us as leaders.
Because the Muslim ticket is very serious and it is what? A jihad. Now, in the course of time, I will try to get a video where you understand what the jihad is really talking about in simple terms, where little children are being taught how to make use of their grenades, make use of AK-47, power assault, and many other weapons. The point we want to pick out there is the Muslim ticket and the jihad. That message was preached in the mosque. And it was there. Channels Television did not pick it to make it go viral. Now the year, AIT did not pick it to make it go viral. Arise News did not pick it to make it go viral. Which other one again? Abemuna help me, they call their names. All these Gota Media, Daily Trust,
Silverbird,
Punch Newspaper,
NTA,
Sahara, okay.
Sahara
Vagabond,
Report,
Roots TV,
Vagabond.
okay. Al Jazeera,
AIT.
BBC. They did not pick it to make it to become a trend. Why? Because they are paid off, right? Now, because it is about an Igbo man, Mazi Goodman said, I am not Igbo man, that I am a Ibibio or Efik. Please, I am Igbo man. No.
I say so.
No,
We
no,
call
no.
you.
He was trying to pass a message that you are
Yeah.
not, they don't agree
Make
that
una
you
allow
guys.
me die before una bury me now.
I was
I never
sorry,
land. I
Araji.
never land
No,
now. I
so
never land.
I forgot that you collected the advice from the
Now you
I'm
know. I
sorry.
never land. Make una allow
Please,
me. I dey
no
make
verse,
point.
no verse.
My brother said, I'm not Igbo man, I am Ibibio or Efik because of the way I portray the concern of our freedom, even if I don't answer Igbo man directly. But I stand to tell you that I am Igbo man. And this is how I am Igbo man. We are all Igbo men and Igbo man and Igbo woman when it is time to kill us. When it is time to kill you because you are fighting for freedom, every Biafran is an Igbo man. When it is time to massacre all of us, every Biafran is an Igbo man. When it was time for the pogrom to start, every Biafran was an Igbo man. When it was time for UN to come in and aid the massacre of Biafrans, we are all Igbo man. When our gallant men stood up in 1966 of January to curtail the jihad that was coming to swallow everybody, we all became Igbo man. By that time, you did not hear where Akadibo was from again. By that time, you did not hear where Kaduna and Soko was from again. You did not hear where Major Orok was from again. You did not hear where the People's General, Philip Effiong, was from again. No, all of us are Igbo man when it is time for them to massacre us. And when it is time that we are asking for our freedom. But do you know when we are no more all Igbo man? When it is time to create new states. As at that time, they will come to tell Gloria, you are 5 Igbo states. What's the other name? The man in the Greek, you are from Rivers, you are Ijo. Bishop, the one that do comedy, let me not use myself. They say you are Ibibio, you are Calabar. Somebody from Edo that has our line of family, they say, no, you are Igodomin man. Somebody from Urobo and Ishekiri, they say, no, you are not Igbo. You are Ishekiri, you are Urobo. Because it is time to come and take your resources, and it is time to divide you, because it is divide and conquer, divide and rule tactics and system. But when it is time now that they are burning all our shops and businesses, we are all Igbo man. When we were all voting for Obi, all of us were not Igbo man. No? By that time, they were counting the vote and say Akwa Ibom. They were counting the vote and say Calabar. They were counting the vote and say Edo. They were counting the vote and say Delta. They were counting the vote and say Port Harcourt. They counted the vote and said Bayelsa. They counted the vote and say Imo, Enugu, Anambra, Abia. As at that time, we were not all Igbo man, but we all gave our support to Obi and for all of them to carry the support and go and win elections. Now that it is time for them to turn back on us and massacre us and use our weaknesses to destroy us, we now become all Igbo man. This is the secrecy that all of us need to understand. That the terrorist understands our weaknesses and understands when to come in to utilize that method and that weapon of warfare against us. So, I am a proud Igbo man. Take me to anywhere and take me like that. Now, the question we should ask is, United Nations are coming down to Biafra land with weapons of warfare, and then they are not going to the north, where uncountable numbers of Nigerians have been massacred since 2012, which necessitated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to start talking on Radio Biafra. And UN, CNN, BBC, UK, EU, they have every report. ICC, they have every report. Both the ones that we tender in hard copy and the ones that they have in soft copy. Both the ones that they do or gather from other media houses, International Amnesty Rubbish Group, they have all the reports. Did UN now deploy this army to go to the north to go and quell the situation for how many years? No. I asked you another very simple question. Before or after this election, did you see UN care about how they massacre you? No? Or to come to your aid? No. But after the election, or before the election, you saw UN. They want to come and supervise the election, but when you were massacred, they did not come home. You people in Yoruba land and you people in the north, and all of us in the east, we need to come back to our senses to reason. Let me talk to somebody, please.
Back to the madman. Yes, Akbarawa. Elohim will bless you. If Elohim, in fact, there is no reason why Elohim not will bless you. Thank you very much. You are very, 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 very intelligent. Your papa born you well. God bless you, my brother. God have mercy on us. You can imagine 2 million people that have lost their reasoning capacity. You can just imagine all these things stated down. Can't they just sit down and put 1 + 1 together and begin to reason for once like human being? It breaks my heart. It honestly breaks my heart. Look at what the Fulani was saying in the mosque and compare that kind of speech to what Obi just said. And he is the one that they are going after. He's the one that is making the media. And yet our people down south never once sit down for 1 minute, just 1 minute. Just think for 1 minute. Only 1 minute go change your life. They never once sit down for 1 minute. Just to the follow trend. Anyhow I come, they just they go. How can you live your life like that without trying to use the brain, put one or two things together and understand your situation? They want to take you down. You saw the man say it clearly. It's jihad. This is jihad. Do you know what jihad simply means? And they are telling you not that they are coming to do development too. He was spelling everything out clearly without fear or anything. They just know what they want. They say it the way they want to say it. And nothing happens. The one El-Rufai made, is that not worse? Can you compare what Obi, oh yes, yes, daddy, yes, daddy. Can you compare yes, daddy, yes, daddy to that kind of insightful statement of El-Rufai? Why can't people just sit down and think? And after that, Lamido Sanusi said the Igbos now will know their enemy. And the Yorubas, some of them cannot sit back and think. Say, what is the game going on? We have been with these people for years. What have they really done to us? How can Lamido come and make such statement right now? We cannot just sit back. 1 second is too much for us to put something together in our brain and know that there is fire coming. Now the UN is coming down. What are they doing with their trucks in the south? Meanwhile, terrorists are ravaging the north. Terrorists are ravaging Benue. People are in IDP camp. Even Air Force is bombing people in IDP camp. And they are not going there with their vehicle. And you see them in the south. And yet our people still don't understand what is going on. Chai! Oh dear, is a pity. It's a real pity. But I must tell our Duduwa brothers that are here that they should up their game. They should up their game. We have our own men on ground. We are ready to face them. We are not going to let them take us all down. We will defend Biafra land. We will defend our land. But the Yorubas should be quick to up their game. Let them not just be distracted by this fire that they are setting. Lagos is not the only Yoruba land. Okay, Parawa, your hand is up. Go on, my brother. Before you come in, let's acknowledge Ogodoman. Ogodoman is here, our media team. He is here. Ogodoman, you can come up and then speak to us while we continue. All right, Akwawa, go ahead.
Where is the Ogodoman? I can't see him.
You will see one green O with an M. If you can't see him, maybe I'll send him the mic.
Okay, go ahead. Is that Parawa back? Alaj,
I did.
Did you receive the complete advice from Yes Daddy or from the madman?
No, this one is, I think it's a combination of madman and Yes Daddy. So, but they are very useful. They are very useful. Thank you for giving me the mic again. Sorry, guys. I'm at work, so I will be intermittently on and off. And I played for that. Okay. As I was saying, United Nations are in Biafra land with the army trucks and everything, and they're not going to where they're supposed to go. And then you now come back to look at Lagos and other parts of Nigeria, and you see that every Biafran or every Igbo man that decides to be a Nigerian has become a crime, and they are being massacred and their livelihoods destroyed. Then the question now should be, what necessitated us to be in Lagos? And what made the seaport in Calabar to become ineffective? What makes the international airport in Port Harcourt to become useless? What makes the international airport in Calabar as well to become useless? What makes the world-class international airport in Akwa Ibom to become useless? That it is not being operational. What now makes all the oil and gas sectors that are in Biafra land not to be under our own supervision, or just for us to get dividends that we are asking as dividends of democracy? Why aren't we getting the dividends of democracy out of it? Qatar does not have oil and gas. I don't know if they have. Somebody can correct me. But is Qatar not doing well? Is Qatar not doing well? But it is from Biafra land that all the oil and gas are coming out. Now, with the question we ask is, you hear a message that somebody played from the church of Imam telling you that a Muslim ticket means jihad, that is holy war in one Nigeria. Somebody declared holy war. Then you did not hear any of our elders or leaders or governors counter what they said in that mosque. But when I picked up the phone since last night, it is our own leaders that have countered Obi, yes daddy, more than even the Fulanis. Are you getting the point? From our governors, go down to the ministers and the senators. They are the ones that have countered Obi, yes daddy, since yesterday than even the Fulanis. So as you see the armored tankers from United Nations coming to your land, you should give kudos to yourself. You should give kudos to the Biafran Liberation Army. You should give kudos to Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for making it possible for United Nations to come and fight us. Are you getting the point? Because if they did not come, do you all remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if there is no gunshot, that United Nations will not come to look at your problems? Did you remember when MNK said, if there is no bomb head in Biafra land and in Nigeria, the United Nations would not come? Today, you see United Nations with their armored tankers. Why are they not going to where there is simplified war? I thought they said they are peacekeepers. No, they are not coming for peacekeeping. They are actually coming for war. So where are the leaders? Because that is where my point is going. Where are the leaders that you have in Biafra land? Where are the leaders that you have in the East? Where are the governors? Where are the senators? Where are the ministers? You sit down and then you see peacekeeping rubbish or army tankers of United Nations sent all the way from Geneva to come down into Biafra land, to come and kill your people. And then you are happy. Your leaders are happy. After all, how did the UN madness come into Biafra land? It was through the collaboration of the same leaders. When you listen to us tell you, Fulani kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they did it through the collaboration of an Igbo man like me. I was the one. An Igbo man like me was the one that signed the document and then made it possible for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be kidnapped. It is still an Igbo man like me that signed document and then placed a bounty on the head of Mazi Simon Ekpa to be kidnapped and to be arrested. It is still an Igbo man like me that sat down all the way from Nigeria, collaborated with the ones in America and UK and US, and the ones in Finland to write letter to Finland embassy and to their immigration and their consul for them to go and interrogate Mazi Simon Ekpa, to go and dig into his business, to go and infiltrate his house, to go and search and then go and look for what they did not see. Is it a Fulani man that did that? That is why when I came in here, I said, Assalamu alaikum. Because a Fulani man will not migrate from where he is to get down to Biafra land without me as an Igbo man showing him the way into Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped through the collaboration of an Igbo man like me. So today, you have United Nations in Biafra land. Where are the leaders that are supposed to ask questions and say, what are you coming to do? Why did you bring these armored tankers in Biafra land of United Nations? Nigerian Army own has been brought for years. Who brought them? It is your leaders that signed the document to bring them in. They are the ones telling the Fulanis that there is no safe haven for them to enjoy that money that they are giving them, that we are giving them sleepless nights because of IPOB and Biafra issue. So bring the army, come and kill them, excavate them from their homes. Obiozo that you saw that is dead now, opened his mouth and told Hope Uzodinma, if IPOB does not allow you to have peace in Imo State, deal with them mercilessly. And it was not up to a week. Uzodinma brought Meeti Allah to say they are coming to join forces with the security operatives to tackle insecurity in Imo State. Today, where is Obiozo? Okay. So when you see the peacekeeping army coming to come and kill us in Biafra land, the question should be, where are your leaders? Because they are coming to come and fight Biafrans, because you are fighting for Biafra. Somebody from far place is not digging your grave. It is your own elders that are digging your grave, collaborating with One Nigeria to bring UN army to come and join forces with the Burundi already recruited army personnel that they brought for the massacre. The 6,000 and something numbers of military personnel that we saw that was deployed to the southern region of Nigeria, especially in Biafra land. You saw them when they came in, right? Have you seen them when they now return and say the election had finished and they have gone back? This is why we call on everybody to support Eastern Security Network and the Biafran Liberation Army, because we are fighting a systematic war, and very soon it will be an open one. Now, going back to our people in Lagos, the arrest of Eze Ndibo is a connecting point. The burning and the locking down of their shops today is another connecting point. So, it is not time for us to castigate them anymore. It is only time for us to give them our support. Now, Eze Ndibo was not talking before, right? But Eze Ndibo opened his mouth to talk, right? And to align. What did you hear me say? He decided to align himself with his people. He called IPOB. It is because he called IPOB, which is his freedom group that will free him. They now saw that he has given loyalty to him and that he has called IPOB. Then you now woke up and then you saw from the media, they started writing, Eze Ndibo gave allegiance to IPOB terrorist group. Did you see? Did you see it? Oh my God. But I played an audio here where a Fulani man was telling you in the mosque that we are going to make sure jihad happen in Nigeria, and they did not go to arrest him. But because Eze Ndibo has opened his mouth to speak for every Igbo man, every Biafran in all over Nigeria that is not in Biafra land, who have been disenfranchised and has been maimed and massacred, and their business is destroyed and livelihood, because he opened his mouth to speak, they now picked him up and locked him up. What is different from what they did to Eze Ndibo in Lagos now, compared to what they are doing to Obi now, where they are using Obi, yes daddy, to become the crime? What have they done to Eze Ndibo in Lagos now that is also different from what they have done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for speaking up for his people that have been oppressed and massacred? If Eze Ndibo did not speak now, all of us here would have said, no, you people are being silent. You think that they will see, keep you or love you. No, he has spoken. And because he spoke, they now arrested him or kidnapped him and then lock him up. The same way they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and then lock him up. The same way they now said they should bring Mazi Simon Sekpa's head because he's still speaking up for you and I. So what is the crime of all of us all in one Nigeria? That is why I say our people in Lagos are beginning to live up to their responsibilities. And in the course or on the verge of living up to that responsibility, they are now facing what? The penalty of the freedom. So this is part and parcel of the penalties that they have to face because they have decided to identify with their people. So it is not time for us to castigate them anymore. It is time for us to be giving them our support, canvassing for them, giving them every support as they burn their market today. As they wake up now to go and open their business, they lock it. It is another sacrifice that they have seen. And tomorrow, when the sit-at-home comes now, they will have no reason to say, let them still go out. Because they lock their market and they're not making the business. They now say, okay, let us wait. They wake up to go to see the market, they burn the business. They now open their mouth now and talk and say, why are you burning our businesses? Oh, we are ready to go for our freedom. We want Nigeria to break. They now do what? They arrest them and lock them up. What else do you want them to do? These are the reasons why many of them have not been bold enough to open their mouth to speak before. Because they understood that they were in the cage of the enemy. And now as they start speaking, they are facing the brunt of one Nigeria. They are facing what? The sacrifice of freedom fighting. So we must applaud them, we must encourage them, and we must continue to pray for them. Because being an Igbo man, being a Biafran, is not any crime that we committed. Let me pause here now, because I need to get some advice from some madmen.
Thank you, Mazi Akparawa. Gloria, who was the next person to go? Mazi Akparawa, thank you. We really appreciate you. Yes. You
Thank
really
you, Mazi
dividing.
Akpalawa. Mazi Onyibo. My brother, Akpalawa Soni Onyibo. In fact, Akpalawa Soni Chukwu Emeka. Chukwu Kadibia. Akpalawa Soni, I'm giving you another day. When you come back with the advice from Madman, I will remind you the name. Okay. So we have somebody, Gochuku, you have spoken before, but if you want to add something, okay, or mute yourself and go.
Yeah, my sister, I just want to add something just want to add something about what brother, lovely brother, one and the only Abarawa just said. You know, when yes, daddy, that is one of the most shameful things. That's to tell you that this is somebody who is coming to change your life. Some call him God sent, which is a blind people. You know, when they talk about the negligence on Igbo people, I don't know why some people are seeing it from other way around. Because this negligence is this thing, they brought it to themselves. This is, for example, now, when somebody like Peter Obi, some youth called God sent, is answering a man like this, yes, daddy, yes, daddy, yes, daddy, yes. That's, you know, that tells you that if he's a president, how you think that this guy would do exactly what the people want when he has a daddy? The same thing happened during the time. There was a time I had a discussion with somebody. They said that Benue State Governor is supporting P2B, Wike is supporting P2B. I said, okay, and the Wike is in fight with Atiku. Benue State is...
What happened to your mic?
Yeah, sorry.
Are you getting advice from a madman?
No. No. So during that time, Obi was in the east saying that Atiku is a unifier, you know. So when you look at all those things, those neglecting Igbos, when they look at this type of people, you will see where exactly. And when you see some people glorifying such woman, such a person from the Igbo side, there is so many things you can combine together. And when you look at this zombie from the Abia state called Joseph Kalu fighting for Senate or whatever, when you look at all those, these are people who was gallivanting that if you don't give Igbo president, heaven will fall. When you look at what Aparawa said, those that sold Nnamdi Kanu, when they discover that now they are building some group of people who are about playing this kind of a cap of negligence that fall on us from so-called DOS, those that you can buy with coins, those you can buy with things, those that do not see that you can have a nation where you can take the passport. When you come out, they said, that person right there is a great Biafran citizen. A place where you can take your children from Scandinavia, from Australia, from South America, from just travel. They will go to the beautiful side of Akwa Ibom, beautiful side of Igbo, beautiful side, just without no security, no person with AK-47 following them in the back. They never thought about this way. They never thought about there is people with brain who can build factories, different type of factories in different areas. You know, when you look at the Igbo, the problem of the Igbo, somebody was speaking. There's something I want to point out last time because there was too much.
Just round up 1 minute, please.
Okay. Well, let me just stop there so you guys can. It's okay.
No, just make the point. Make the point.
Okay.
Just
no. The point I want to make is that somebody was talking. There was a day, good man. They were talking about something about religion. So somebody was beside me. He was listening to the program. So the person was saying that, yeah, but religion is not the problem. I said, listen to me. You cannot tell me that I went around to make investigation and look around my places. You can't tell me that there is a gigantic Catholic church that worth over $30,000 around your village, but there is no factory of 10,000 naira in your village that can employ 2 people. What does that tell you? When you look beside him, there is another big church, another big Catholic church that worth over 100 million naira, but there is no factory of 10 million that can employ 100 people. What does that tell you? Are you dumb? So, my dear brother, there are so many things that we brought up, and we accepted all those things. And for the UN that is in our place, my dear brother, somebody mentioned that every Igbo man is a soldier. Then they should not look at us with the people in Lagos that their brain have decay, and those Igbo leaders that is so dumb to bow down to. I saw Ihedioha kneeling down. I saw Jus Okalu kneeling down for one man that folded something on their head. So maybe they should look at Biafras all over the whole world, those that have never seen, those that have never known. Thank you, my dear brothers and sisters.
Thank you, Mazi Ugochukwu. Thank you very much. Gloria, you want to say something?
Yeah, Mazi Ugochukwu, did you say Ihedioha had knelt down to the Emir Abi, all this?
Check out on the. You will see on the either on the Twitter. I saw where he was kneeling down. I don't know what he was begging for.
So this is the same Ihedioha that
everybody was praising that God sent in Imo State.
Chineke.
All of them are just. Simon made the mention of something. Sorry for cutting you just a second. Simon made mention of something that is very, very vital. We should speak for these people, reasonable ones. And secondly, again, when you see an Igbo man any part of the world who look like Atomy of Sabotua, take him out of. I don't say you should kill him. Just don't communicate with him, because these are the people causing us mayhem. These are the people who make us not getting our nation, which is the most important, who make people look down on us, who make every idiot from Futajalon neglect every Igbo man. Do you know what it means to be an Igbo man? My dear sister, God bless you guys.
Okay, so now it's making sense that even though that the Supreme Court did not remove him and choose their own, he will even do more worse than the whole position.
Exactly.
It's making sense now. No wonder he became ice water. He could not fight for his position that was duly given to him, and somebody else removed him. He became ice water. Why all these our people are? I don't know. I'm not going to ask that why again, because.
Sorry, my dear sister. Somebody mentioned that it's an Igbo people that was attacking Obi on issue that he was raised. Of course, they are attacking Obi because some of them want a position for their children. Some of their lunatic children in Oxford drinking champagne with white women. Some of them in Ukraine, before Ukraine was. I met a lot of them. I saw the one called Naman or whatever, one that was attacking Obi. You know, no matter that we are not in a good time with Obi, but see Simon, he was trying to defend Obi. All of you here, because you are an Igbo man, because some of them are looking for position, because there's nothing they can do, only to take political position and take mandate of people and starve them and remain their place a bushy place. These are not human beings. These are monkeys. Simon is making a vital point. People should speak for them, because their brain are not working. And if UN is looking for fight, the fight they have not seen with their eyes, but then those that can see, they can see what is going on. Thinking that you are going there to mess around with all those Somalia and the Sudan and all those, you are dealing with Igbo people, because every Igbo man, every part of the world knows exactly who he is. And he's a soldier. Somebody mentioned it here. And it's a fact. Do not look at us with the people in Lagos or the useless Igbo leaders from A to Z. Even if my mother is there, from A to Z are dumb, idiotic ass. And when we start, we are here in every bedroom of every part of the world. In their kitchens, we are here. We are not just here. We have companies. We work with them. I know what I represent where I am. We pay tax in their government. We live in their bedrooms. So if you are UN, you better fuck off from that place. Sorry for using this word. They should get it in their fucking head. This is recorded because we're gonna do something. If you're not gonna do something, good for you. Because I have children, 3 children from this part of the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazugo Chuku. Actually, that hope that Ihedia, is it Ihedia or Hakim, right?
Yes.
What was that?
Yes.
The one that?
Yes. Ihedia.
Okay.
Emeka Ihedia.
Yes, he was a kind of good actually. Actually, he was good because when he started, the Fulanis tried to use him to kill IPOB, and he refused. And so they taught him a lesson by removing him, and that now made every other person that would have decided to stand with his people began to play dance Yankadede to the Fulanis.
Yeah, I
So
thought of
what
that too.
yes, what
Sorry, brother. As you said that they taught him a lesson. The lesson they have taught to Simon, is it anywhere half? Because Simon has where he stands.
Hold on, Ugochukwu. Hold on, Ugochukwu. Hold on. We know the game. You know, Simon is not here with them. Simon is in a civilized place. Simon knows his right there, where the right of every citizen is respected. It's respected at the utmost. They don't play with your right as long as you are their citizen. So Simon's case is special because he is in a country, not in a company. We are in a terrorist colonial company. So our case here is really different. People have been caged by fear. They live in fear of what will happen to them. Simon is not living in fear there because he does what is right, so he cannot be afraid. But here, whether you are right, whether you are wrong, you are living in fear. So what they have succeeded in doing to every of the so-called leader, because none of them are leaders, every of the so-called Eastern stooges, even the Yoruba stooges, they are the same. Even the West and the East, all the leaders, the so-called leaders in Nigeria, they are the same. They are all living in fear of what might happen to them. So when Hakim saw that, saw what happened to him, and he wanted to get relevant, so he began to go to them to beg. That is what he's just begging for relevance because they have made him useless. So that is what it is, my dear. We should really understand the situation in that terrorist enclave. We must continue. Who was to go next? Biafra and beyond. Okay, Akbarawa is here. Please don't be mad.
Let
After
me say
Akbarawa,
something before Akbarawa comes in. Guys, those who are on the speaker, please. If you don't want to say something, can you go to the listener, please? But if you want to say something, can you raise your hand so you can be called to speak? Because I don't see how all of us, everybody is on the speaker, but nobody is saying anything. Then if somebody that wants to say something come in, I cannot bring the person in. Thank you. Akbara, you're welcome. See the name I gave you. Are you there, Akbarawa?
Waiting be the new name before I tell my madman. No.
Yes, there is a madman that told me to give you this name. So I gave you Akbarawa Soni Chukwu Kadibia or Chukwu Emeka.
Okay. It's good. It's good.
Kadibia.
Of all the names that you thought of, is Chukwu Chineke. Chukwu Kadibia. Welcome, Mechigodiano.
I think he's having problem again. The madman is seizing him from speaking. They are dealing with him today. You see, they are pursued the first. Go ahead, Akbarawa. Our Balawa, they have disappeared too.
Chukuma, you have disappeared. Okay. Maybe you are still consulting the madmen. Biafra and beyond, you go before we give a Del. Put your hands up now, Del. If you want to speak, let your hands stay up.
Balawa did it, yeah.
The thing be say, then they remove my hand. Many times I put up my hands, then go to put them down. I don't know why then they put them down without my leg. Seriously. I can't say that joke. I put them up, he put me down again. I put them up, he put me down. Sometimes no they react.
They are
Now
fighting
we and them,
everybody.
oh, now we and them. That is all of us go before them. Atakata Bosia.
Yes,
Then they
so
go. Mm. So Abarawa say Abarawa you know so Abarawa be say in head the oil where they head, grease where they head. The kind oil where they head actually I know say Biafra will full of oil now, but in own with the cool-headedness and narrations where they give. I say all our people, those questions where they ask, mostly, I mean everybody, those of us here know those questions about the airports and the seaports. These are the engineering that they engineered to push our people to Lagos. If they can answer that thing, then their head will come down, then go understand, because their joy will come when they understand who they are. And then we'll not go ask this question if they know their words. They don't know, they know their words somehow, but it's like you know rich ground well, they know themselves, but the thing they for up. You know really Igbo they say Airuana. So the thing no touch ground, you know reach like the you know enter their head well. Because the engineering is called social engineering. It's been there since that time where they close all those our seaports in our side, the Biafran side, and the airports and all those things, even building also called the dry ports in the north, and nobody talks. So now I tell the people be say, what I tell the people be say, we go fix our eye on the ball, know the root of our problem. It is not the Yoruba, it is the Fulani. I say it's not Yoruba, it is the Fulani. Fix eye on the ball, know the root of your problem. What you are doing here, all of you, I want to encourage you some more to strengthen the weak 7 days a week. As we remain meek and freedom we seek. If you don't talk, you'll die. You talk, you die, the Nomalaya said. Better talk and buy than lock down your eye. They want to cow you down. Get your businesses burnt down. Protesters got gunned down. Now your markets get locked down. Every politician in a zoo is a Fulani stooge, no matter who they are. You cannot be Fulani stooge or whoever. All of them must serve Fulani, but some of them might be serving them more than the other one. So when we talk about where the root of our problem, you see Hope Uzodinma killing our people. You say, Hope Uzodinma, why are you killing your people? It's not Hope Uzodinma, even though they are using him, the root is Fulani. We have to always go to the root, get the eye on the ball, then it tells you automatically what the solution is. The solution is Biafra. So answer Abarawa's questions, it will answer your whole problem. To then give you the knowledge. Courage always comes from knowledge. So eye on the ball, know the root of the problem. It is not Yoruba, it is the Fulani. Igbo Queen from all angles. Blessed love. I hear my mic.
Thank you, German. Thank you, our Rastafarian. We appreciate you. Our problem is well designed, is by design. Our people are kept the way they are by design because we have all it takes. We have all it takes to make our land better than Dubai, that all the countries of the world want to go to for tourism. We have everything. We have the seaport. We have the human resources. We have the, what are we lacking? We lack nothing. But they did it by design to put us down. And our people have this opportunity now to right all the wrongs against us. And if we don't wake up now, that is their problem anyway. Whether they sit down in Lagos or they don't sit down in Lagos, we are going to restore Biafra. Check it now. We must continue. Who was
He
supposed to go?
said, You say we must achieve Biafra, whether they like it or not, whether they agree or not, whether they kill us or not, whether they burn our businesses. If you like, self, kidnap all of us. In fact, that's even where it's good. Take the whole entire Ndibo as you address us. We are not shaking. You see what happened? Decade. I cannot remember the year. I think 18. I don't want to call something that is not correct.
1883.
Yeah, where our people refused to subject to their slavery.
Okay, I can't remember the date. I
Yeah,
thought
it's
it's
18 something. 18 something. And they drowned themselves. They said, instead of us to be slave to you, that's my mentality. Do you think it has actually cleansed up from us? No. You see that mindset is still in every Indigo, in the global, in the entire world. Anywhere you see an Igbo person is a very humble person, but very humble, intelligent, and law-abiding citizen. An Igbo person will not fight you first. An Igbo person will give you the all due respect, but an Igbo person would not tolerate when you try to intimidate him or her or use her brain. They will retaliate. It doesn't matter if you are the boss. They will tell you the way it is with due respect, and you yourself will know that you have actually wronged them. Now we've been stretching our hand open. You come to kill us. We don't kill you. We don't retaliate. You think that is our weak point. That is not our weak point. When we want to retaliate, it will be too hot. But the problem is the word that are keeping quiet. These people are doing this to us, dehumanizing us, abusing us, disrespecting us, making us look like the slave they tried to enslave us in the 19th century or 18th century. They are bringing it back to us. Now is even in our own, the country that they put us all in, where you speak your mind, they cut off your tongue. Don't speak. They want to silence us. So everything they are doing is what should be obtainable. That is what everybody should be listening. Whatever they said that is against the law, they cannot be executed. They cannot be sanctioned. They cannot even be invited for questioning. Only one ethnic group holding everybody ransom. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. So my people, no matter what they do to you, continue to stand on your feet. This is the time for you to wake up. And even though you're dying, you better speak it out than you are silent and give your head, they cut off your head. That was what they were saying yesterday. One of the hosts, the topic Exodus was hosting yesterday. Good man. I was not actually against if the Bible but the way it has, some of the chapters have subjected a lot of us, make people look so weak, where you're supposed to react. David in the Bible was described as one of God the favorite. Bible called him man after God's heart. Barawa, Biko, give me just 1 minute to round up, okay? I know you're at work, so every minute matters for you. But please, so that I don't forget. You see, but he was described as a man of war. He's a man of war. So if we say that we have to hold on to God's word, which is the Bible they introduce us, we should not also be cold like ice water. Even the Bible that we read told us that if you're not hot, you are not warm, something like that. If you're lukewarm, I rather vomit you out. So we need to sit up now. Before this thing get out of hand. My own issue is Ndi Igbo. It's time for you to understand that these people are coming too fast. They are coming, they're not even waiting anymore. Remember that message of Ma Alafia Obidai. It is playing out. They're not even waiting until they take over May 29. How can you have the God to lock my shop that I paid for and paying you task? Think about it. So Nibiko, go ahead. Somebody has given you a name. They say that you are Barawa Dibia.
That Akbarawa Dibia sounds sweet also because it connotes with my cap here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Exodus, are you here?
Exodus Day, maybe they get some advice from Madman.
Okay.
Now,
I'm here, my dear.
okay.
I'm here. Let me do something.
Okay. I want to encourage our people in Lagos and all over one Nigeria where they are not needed, where they are not welcomed. All of you will be classified as Igbo man. That is how they will call all of you. So when they call you so, embrace it with joy because that is your identity. Because that name is given to you when they want to massacre you. And when you resist the massacre, when you resist the conquer, when you resist the subjugation and mutilation, that is when that your name speaks louder, louder in the air. When you heard of the Igbo landing, when they carried us along and then we resisted along that river, we said it's either we die here or we remain as slaves. All of us were also known as Igbos there. That is why the memorial of that is called Igbo landing. They did not tell you that you had a Jaw man there. They did not tell you that you had Shekiri or Robo. They did not tell you that you had a Bibio man there. But all of you were there, but your identical name is what? Igbo man. And that is why it is called Igbo landing. So, the earlier you understand your weak point and your strength, and then capitalize on them all, the better it will make your freedom to be very, very easy. We are not going to abandon you in these times of travails. We are not going to leave you behind. We are going to continue to make your voices heard, even as you are not allowed to speak where you are, but your actions will speak louder than words. But we here, speaking for you in the media, will do all the speaking. Stay calm. When they come to burn your houses or your shops, if you can, defend yourself. If you can, take refuge and then start coming down home. Because I can't assure you that you can defend yourself and finish in another man's land because you will not know all the terrain. That is how we were able to take down the Gowon military army when they invaded our lands during the 66 to 70s. We took them unaware because it was our terrain. Before they could wake up, over 700 and something thousand of them were already lying lifeless. And then Britain said, how come the Biafran army of Ojukwu, who had no weapons, imported or well manufactured, were able to take down so much of men within hours of them invading us overnight? It was because it was our terrain. We understood the advantage of our terrain. We knew where to lay ambush for them, and then we took them down. So what am I saying? We need your support in every way, and we're not going to leave you behind. But you must remember that home, sweet home, is the last bus stop where you can lay down, inhale and exhale, and become very secure. So please, remember that it was because of this jihad that you hear these people talk in the mosque that time, that necessitated the 1966 January 15 coup. It was this jihad that you see today that is happening today. that necessitated that January 15, 1966 coup. They did not wake up to go and start the coup for nothing's sake. No. It was this corruption that you see today, this raping and maiming, this invasion of lands and houses and desolating everywhere, this massacre of people in southern Kaduna, the takeover of Sokoto, the takeover of the Middle Belt. They were ready to do what? To also invade Lagos. They were ready to take charge of everywhere and to control and then to start the jihad. But for the fact that you now hear the name, that it was the Biafran soldiers that started the coup, do you know why it is like that? Because they were the principal top officers of the army. It was the Biafran military personnel that were the most educated, that loved to have gone to school and study, and that is why they were the high-ranking officers in the army. So if it took anybody to be able to take such decision of a resolution on a coup, it was top-ranking officers. When you heard of a coup in Mali, the military officers carried out the coup. It was not subordinate officers. It was superior officers that carried out the coup that happened to be in the high rankings of majors and generals that were very close to the authority, that knew the intricacies of the government of the day. So it takes you to be in such position to know every secrecy before you can anticipate any coup. That is why you did not hear much of most of the Yorubas, most of the Hausas or the Fulanis to have been part and parcel of those coup plotters, because they were not key principal members of the military. The key principal members of the military that understand the structure and everything and the rulership of Nigeria were majority, 90% of them what? From the Biafran extract. Just few were from the what? The Yorubas. That is why when the coup was carried out, it was later seen to have been an Igbo coup. Do you understand it? But it was for the interest of every Nigerian.
It was still Igbo that stopped it.
Okay. It was still Ironsi that came to stop it. And because of him coming to stop it, what happened? They still beheaded him alongside Afuji in Ibadan. Because after he tried to reunify this one Nigeria, at the end of the day, they used his head to pay for it. So we did not start the coup because we wanted Nigeria to just break up like that. The coup started because this jihad that you see today, this invasion of people's community, killing, Fulani taking over, killing people from the north, coming down south. And the leaders in power were not doing anything because they were aware of all these tactics. Did you hear of Nnamdi Azikiwe, who was the ceremonial president, active as at that time? As at late 1965, Nnamdi Azikiwe ran out of Nigeria to go and cruise in the Caribbean and in the UK because he foresaw the jihad. He foresaw the Islamization and Fulanization plan. The template was laying before him. Yet because his hands were tied, he was just a ceremonial head who was only there as a figure to be used to carry out every other thing. He could not do anything. So the only people that could have done something were the gallant men and women of the Biafran extract that were in superior authorities of the army that could have carried out the coup to be able to stop the carnage that was coming. And this is repeating itself again today. So when you see us fighting, we are fighting for what was supposed to happen in 1966, not to happen again. That is why they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he had tried to stop what was to come to repeat itself. That is why Dr. Mai Lafia was cut off very quick, because there was nobody that was supporting him. Because when he gave the revelation, Christian Association of Nigeria ignored him. All of you can remember when MNK was kidnapped, Dr. Lafia was canvassing for, after that revelation, he was canvassing for that sit at home. What happened? The DOS, they were attacking us because Autopilot were in support of that sit at home. The DOS were against us, saying that, oh, how could Autopilot Media be going for that they are for one? They attack us because of their stupidity. Today, where has it landed them? Dr. Lafia was massacred and gone, but he was speaking for the interest of every man that answers Christian. No be so? Okay. Today now, where are we? So, our people in Lagos, our people everywhere in one Nigeria, we have your loyalty. And we will not abandon you. We will continue to speak for you. All we are saying is that you should stand firm and stand strong. Because what you are passing through now is because you people have now decided to start listening to us and to come to the realization that Biafra is your way out. We are using your Eze Ndibo that was arrested as a connecting point. We don't expect all of you to start speaking individually. Because if all of you want to start speaking individually from each of your shops, maybe as you speak finish, you know, go reach house, they go kill you for road. You get my point? So, as the figurehead spoke, who was the Eze Ndibo, who spoke, he spoke for the entirety of everybody. And then he was picked up. So as he was picked up there, he spoke the mind of everybody. So it is everybody that have been picked up now because the figurehead has been picked up, and the other ones that have sold their conscience for a pot of porridge, you saw them coming up on the media, writing all sort of Jones, saying we dissociate ourselves from the message that came out from SNDibo, because they are expecting to be crowned to continue to answer SNDibo. But the following day, they were ripped up of all those titles. So I asked the question, what will be their new name now? Nobody could answer me. So it is not about your name. If you like, answer any title in one Nigeria. As far as you are a Biafran, you are useless to them. They don't want you in Nigeria. So, encouragement to you all, continue to make your stand known and stand firm. If you cannot stand, make yourself down to Biafra land. When the sit-at-home day is declared, please carry it out, because this will speak more volume. As they lock your market today, as they burn your properties, it is still points that you use to connect the dots when they are asking you, why are they burning your properties? You tell them it is because you are a Biafran, because you are Igbo, because you have aligned yourself with your own people. Because if you were to go and align yourself with Fulani now, they would not have come for your head, though. And because you decide to align yourself now with your own people, that is why they want your head. So, encouragement to you all, and we will continue to be here for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi Sonia Akbarawa. Let me just add a quick one there before the next speaker takes over. We all remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, "Serve the zoo and come back in shame." Can anybody remember? When he said, "Serve the zoo and come back in shame." What is happening to Peter Obi right now? After he must have served the interest of the Fulanis by dragging innocent Nigerians into a fraudulent election. How far? How is he enjoying himself right now? Is he not been threatened? When he was condemning that Biafra, his own Biafra died several years ago, everybody was clapping for him. How far? Has it made them to love him? My people, from top to bottom, everybody that doesn't realize that Fulani hates you and Fulani is going to kill you, no matter how much you fight your people to please them. You are in Hakuna Matata land. You are a very big dreamer. Anyhow you intend to deny your Igbo-ness, that will not stop them when they want to kill you anywhere, when they want to kill Biafrans anywhere, and you are an Akwa Ibomite, a Cross Riverian, all those nonsense states that was created to give you a sense of separation. Wherever they want to kill Igbos, they will kill you because they know that you are Igbo. So your denying your descent will not save you, will not make them pity you or set you aside. You will face the same fate your brother is facing. If you like, deny him from January to December. There, the people you are denying him before know that you are from there. So if you continue, all these useless, hungry people you call leaders, I don't like calling them leaders because I know exactly what they are and what they represent. Leaders represent their people. These ones don't represent their people. They represent whoever put them there. And those who put them there will only use them and still destroy them. P2B is a typical example. If people like El-Rufai will not be criticized, just criticism, not even arresting, nobody criticized, and P2B is now being haunted. Who are you? Because he did everything. You saw him putting his hand praying with Dati, and you thought they are happy with him. They now love him. They were only using him. The Aisha that was campaigning for Obi, where is she? Have you seen that you were all being gamed? They have used all of you. They were just using all of you. You were jumping and championing a cause that will destroy you. Is it not playing out now? Especially our brothers in Lagos that P Square deceived to start singing Elupi. How far are they still talking about P2B today? If they talk about him, most of them are even criticizing him today because of that audio. Meanwhile, they champion the deception. So if you want to learn, learn. If you don't want to learn, may your idiocy swallow you. No remedy for idiocy because ignorance is not an excuse when destruction comes. Ignorance does not look at you and say, no, let's leave him out. He is ignorant. Ignorance will, somebody wanted to say something, ignorance will destroy you without mercy. So your ignorance is not an excuse. Stop ignoring the call for your freedom. Stand up and stand with your people and be counted with your people. Let me pause.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Gloria, you're there.
Okay.
Thank you so much, my brother. Gloria, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Good man. Thank you, Exodus. Exodus chapter 10. Thank you, Akbalawa Dibia. Thank you for your wisdom. That's why I was shouting, you must come in here. Because that advice that the madman always give you and good man and Ifani. And Mazi 247. And who else I always bring good advice from good madman is always needed to sanitize our people. So, I mean, I don't know what else we have to say, but yeah, our people, we are with you guys on this, okay? We are with you. You are not alone. Irrespective of your attitude and your stiff neck, we are still with you. But don't forget that the Bible that we read said, it said, for how long will you continue to live in sin and grace abide? What does that mean? You might think that we are steady here, shouting and standing by, covering you. We are with you. There will be a time the patient will lapse. So if you do not heed to this one that we are shouting right now, if you do not heed to it, okay, make sure you heed to the instruction. Once the date is being announced, please, my people, I'm talking to you. You know how you started your businesses. You know what you're passing through in that zoo. You see, like I said, security is here for me. I'm not scared of, here being kidnapped or raped. I'm not scared of my businesses, getting burnt or what I'm doing. I have, even though the discrimination is everywhere, but they cannot fire you from work without a valid reason. Okay, so just heed to the instructions. That's all we're asking you for. Show these people that enough is enough. Show the Fulanis that they cannot continue. Remember 1967, they did this to your ancestors. We survived through our parents. Because our parents survived it, that's why we are here. We cannot pass our generation, our children, or your unborn children, to another generation for them to come and be fighting what we are fighting now. That's not going to happen. That's why we're shouting that we must get our freedom. America did it. It's not a taboo. It's lawful. It's legal. America fought their freedom. That's why everybody wants to run to America, because they have sanitized everywhere. They fought the war, brutal one, and they get the freedom. So don't be looking at what are you going to lose, because at the end of the day, you might end up losing your life. So which one is better? Your life or your freedom? So what we are saying is, please, I don't know how many times we're going to say this to those who will listen later, because I'm going to pin it down. It's very, 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 because it's disturbing me. Okay, it's really bothering me how you guys are suffering. It bothers my heart. And imagine that Simon that you guys seek for his head, he's also crying for you. All of us are here crying for you. You don't think that we could have just give up, just like the Southeast, the governors, they are giving up on you. They've rounded you guys up and handed you over to the Fulani to deal with whatever they want to do to you. Or Hanese, that one self will bygone. Okay, we are here for you. Just see us as the good people here for you. Sit at home. Once it's announced, sit at home. Just sit at home. Lock it up. If you don't sell, no problem. After all, you will lock up and go for Christmas for 2 weeks or thereabout. That God that saved us from 1967, that all of us were not destroyed, will save you.
Gloria, are
Just
you still
lock
there?
up your shop. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. I hear you now.
Okay, I'm rounding up so that people can talk. But I'm just saying, our people, please, once the date is been announced, just sit at home. If you refuse to sit at home and refuse to heed to this instruction, these people will round everybody up. And by then it's too late. We know why we are shouting this. Okay, thank you. And whoever that wants to go, co-host, go ahead.
Thank you so much, my sister Sonia Barawa and Exodus Goodman, Biafra Voice, Mecca. Thank every one of us that is on this space. I greet my brother Daverechi and every other person that have come before and are not here now. Our spokesperson is already on. So everything we're going to do now, we're going to do it very fast to join him, because this evening broadcast is very, very, very important. It's a special one to hear whatever direction is given to us. That is what we are going to follow. But I want to talk on the last paragraph of this topic, which is Nigeria has failed you. Nigeria has failed right from the day one that it was amalgamated. That is the day Nigeria started failing, and it keep on failing, and it's still failing, and continue failing till today. And Nigeria will never be a shelter or give you a life, but rather Nigeria will, if you have, and leave you dead. That is the only thing Nigeria has for every one of us, for everybody that believe in it. I don't believe in Nigeria, so Nigeria did not hold anything for me. So our brothers and sisters that is in Lagos, more especially those that are in Lagos, if you cannot gain sense now and know that because the other guy was going around the market evangelizing He will come to your shop and he will interview you and call you by your Yoruba name and call you by your Igbo name. And at the end of the day, he will say that you should say that you believe in one Nigeria, and he will say it. That doesn't solve the problem. Even if you have to go to cyber cafe and print it, and you have it on your neck, you wear it on your neck, you wear it as an emblem on your neck, on your back, or you use it to sew clothes that you believe in one Nigeria. If Fulani still catch you, they will decimate you. The only thing you have left in Nigeria is you disintegrate and disassociate yourself from it and fight with your people. Fight with your people. That is the only thing you have. Fight with your, it doesn't matter what they will do to you. Stand where your people is standing. You will have more honor to speak in one voice, in unison with your people, than standing on the side of the enemy to betray. Because the enemy that you betrayed your brother for will never love you. Because if you can betray your brother just to please him, it's not him that is a stranger that you will not betray. So play your card very well by gravitating yourself towards your brothers and whatever decision you have made in Nigeria. And it will be well with you and everything that you stand for. Thank you so much. I don't want to take much time because there's no time again. Simon is already on. So the host, over to you, Sonia Barawa. I salute. Don't receive any advice from any madman. Now is Daddy. I don't know if you're listening to Daddy and you, Biafra voice. I don't know if any of you is listening to Daddy. I don't want to listen to any Daddy or receive any advice. Please. Thank you so much.
Me, I don't listen to Daddy. Oh. Daddy doesn't have sense. If I go and listen to Daddy that doesn't have sense, my sense will leave me.
Daddy that is deceiving his followers, his children. Daddy that said that he's not involved with politics, but he went secretly to be campaigning. Is that a daddy? Biafra 247 is on speaker. Does he want to say something before we close? They said that Simon is on. Biafra 247.
Mazugo, maybe he's
Are
busy.
you collecting advice from a madman? Daddy way mumu. Are you collecting advice from Daddy way mumu? Somebody said. Okay. Who else wants to? Tochu, could you want to say something? We are rounding up because Simon, maybe he's playing jingle, so we don't miss out. Tochukwu on speaker. Tobechukwu. Tobechukwu. Tobechukwu.
Let's hear from Jim.
Okay. Something is wrong. I think something is wrong that they're not hearing us. Okay. Jim, oh yeah, go ahead.
Hello, Gloria.
Yes.
Hey,
Tobechukwu.
Yeah.
Go ahead quickly. 2 minutes.
No, I just come on. I just join you people. I'm listening. I will come back later.
No, we're already closing because Simon is on.
Yeah. It will be another time now.
Okay, no worries. Are you in Lagos? Make sure you tell your people to sit at home. Tobechukwu.
No, I'm in Biafra land. I'm in Biafra land.
Okay, if you have people with friends, so let them sit at home.
Colonel Simon Uwakwe, Commander, 56th Brigade, Nkedina Lochukwu, Simon Oke Miline Buokwe, Simon Okuna Bozala, Simon Nobo, Atakata Abwesia. Hey! Lieutenant Colonel Simon Uwakwe, Commander, 56th Brigade, Nkedina Lochukwu, Simon Oke Miline Buokwe, Simon Okuna Bozala, Simon Nobo, Atakata Abwesia. Hey! Lieutenant Colonel Simon Uwakwe, Commander, 56th Brigade, Nkedina Lochukwu, Simon oke mmili na-ebu ogwe, Simon ọkụ na-agba ọza.